Welcome, everyone. Hello, this is Ryan. Good evening, good day to you, wherever you are. This is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, doing my Friday, my weekly Friday. Um, Ask me anything vegan live stream, and if you are interested in debunking veganism, you can have your chance here too. So let's have some fun tonight, guys. So it's just a couple minutes shy before my normal startup time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm just sitting around, ready. Kind of cold today too. I'm not sure what's up. So anyway, I know what's up. It's winter time. But anyway, I just wanted to get started, and rather than just sit around for 2 minutes doing nothing. I saw already had like about 10, a dozen so people waiting. So why keep you guys waiting any longer? So hello, everyone. Good to see all the regulars, and if you're new, we do this every Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. PST, starting at 6 and ending somewhere between 8 and 9. So yeah, these live streams go usually 2 to 3 hours, sometimes almost 4 if things get really fun. It is flannel weather, Josh. Yeah, I know. I'm going through all my flannel. In fact, Angie had to order me another flannel because it's just, I can't get by with two, it seems. Hey, annoying but morally conscious. Hello, Joshua, Orion, the Cosmic Priestess, DF, John Steven, Woodleaf, Karasu the Dreamer from Indiana. Awesome. I don't remember you. If you're new, welcome to the live streams. And Metalhead, I saw Peter on earlier. So yeah, Sarah's going to be here, it looks like. So hey, Sarah is here. Awesome. Let's see, 8 degrees up there in Oregon, Sarah. Oh my goodness. Don't even tell me that right now because I'm feeling quite cold right now. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything. I think I just a little, I have this happen to me from time to time when I'm just like, kind of like I've overly physically exerted myself and my body just wants to like chill out. I don't have any like cold symptoms. I just feel really cold. Other than that, I feel fine. I was at the gym today, and thank goodness I didn't play any games because I noticed pretty soon, like maybe like 15, 20 minutes into my workout on the basketball court, like I'm not feeling it today. My legs just feel tired. I feel like the battery inside my body, the energy store wasn't there today. Could have been I was doing a lot of stuff yesterday. I probably didn't stay hydrated as well as I should have. Got my water here now with me. So yeah, I took a nice healthy cell, a vegan essentials squirt. Got little extra vitamins today. Probably just won't do any exercise tomorrow or something really light. Maybe just sit on the exercise bike for like 15, 20 minutes, going at a chill pace, just something. But yeah, I think that is, you gotta listen to your body, guys, especially when you get older like myself. But just listen to your body. If your body's like telling you or showing you like, hey, today I don't have the normal strength or energy that you're used to having, and there's nothing you can do about it really, so just respect it and just be grateful that you can do all you can on your normal days and just like, chill out. So fortunately, I said no one wanted to play any games because there's hardly any people here today. Yeah, flannel weather, Travis. Believe it or not. DF. Ignorant people say it's because I'm vegan. It just happens. It just happens when you are very physically active like I am. You can you need rest days. You need rest periods, and I don't like program such things into my schedule enough. So it's just when my body's saying, hey, you got to chill out a little bit. I'll get my body's awesome. It delivers everything I ask of it. Everything I do, basketball, exercise-wise, working out, it delivers exactly what I ask of it at age 55 now. So I'm very grateful. But the only thing is, sometimes it asks me to like, okay, just give me a little break one day. So let's chill out a little bit. Yeah, some warm tea or something would be nice too. I'm tempted to turn on the heater in here, but it's not really that cold. I don't feel that cold. I just feel a little chill. These little subtle things. I think like your average person might not even notice these subtle things that I can notice. As an athlete of sorts. I'm not like a world class athlete, but your average person probably doesn't go to the gym, as often as I do or work out. So I notice from like day to day like fluctuations of like having a little bit more energy or a little less. And so I just pay attention to stuff like that. It's nothing hardcore. Just Anyway, Ammo, you're looking to eat a healthier diet, or am I looking to eat a healthier diet? I don't think it's diet related. My diet provides me with all the tools and energy I need to go out and do stuff I probably shouldn't be able to do physically at age 55. Ace, how much money would it take me to eat meat? No amount. You know, I mean, I'm vegan. It's like, how much money would it take you to murder your best friend? You know, it's like, is there a price on that? Could someone pay you a certain amount and you'd murder your mother? Just kind of curious, Ace. It's like it's a dumb question like that. Patrick, hey, you had some great vegan Indian cuisine today. Hey, so did I actually. I had some leftovers of khichdi that I made the other day. You're talking about you, Ammo? Hey, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. You know, I mean, yeah, being vegan doesn't mean you have to eat healthy. You can be a junk food vegan or half junk food vegan or whatever. But yeah, as you get older, like I am, the healthier I eat, the better my body reacts and responds. So yeah, that is a dumb question, Ace. Thanks, DF. Yeah, I think I look decently okay for 55, you know, but you have all these haters that say, Ryan's aged so rapidly as a vegan. He looks like he's 70. Like, really? I mean, do you guys know what your average 55-year-old looks like? I do, because I see them. I went to school with them. I see them on Facebook and sometimes in person. I think I'm doing all right. Anyway, let's see. I missed some questions there. Karasu the Dreamer, you have a question. How should I respond to people who say things like plants have feelings too, or plants have consciousness like animals? Like when you hear crap like this,
cruelty free. Yeah. Not to those screaming plants that you can't hear. They fucking scream, man. Right. They make noise. They know when they're being eaten.
Ask these people, are they serious? Ask these people, Karasu the Dreamer, how a living being that doesn't have a brain, doesn't have a central nervous system, can have feelings. Again, we got to make a distinction between feelings, emotions, like anger, embarrassment, joy, fear, stuff like that, from being able to react to environmental stimuli. Like plants know how to orientate themselves in the sun. They know the difference between nighttime and daytime. Things like that. They are alive. They're not plastic or something like that. They're living things. They just don't have brains or central nervous system. So just ask them, how can something without a brain or central nervous system have anything remotely resembling conscious life, like self-awareness, feelings like, embarrassment, anger? It's impossible. If they don't believe me, ask them if they're willing to remove their brain and central nervous system to see if they will still be able to produce emotional states once those parts of their bodies are removed. And they know better. They're just giving you crap because you're vegan, and they're trying to just grasp at straws. They're trying to fling poop on your wall to just say anything they can to make themselves feel better about how they eat animals. So ask them, if you care so much about these poor plants, ask them, do you have the same compassion for plants as you do for like cows, pigeons, and chickens? Just curious. Cows, pigs, and chickens. I say that right. Anyway, let me know if they say anything else to you there, Karasu. DF, there's no evidence that they have feelings. Exactly. There's no evidence they have feelings. They're just making stuff up. Can they find ask these people if they can find any organization of scientists, like an institute of some kind, or a health professional group, a group of scientists that have come out and said, the scientific consensus is clear. We have reviewed the scientific literature, and it's a fact that plants have feelings. There's no such thing. The main guy who asked has read books on the topic. Oh, great. If he's read real books as opposed to woo-woo books, he knows there's a distinction between the ability to respond to environmental stimuli and the ability to have conscious thoughts, like have idle thoughts and reason and think things through and have a feeling like embarrassment. How does a plant feel embarrassment or anger or any emotional life? They don't have conscious experience. They are alive. They are lacking consciousness because they don't have brains. There are no creatures anywhere in the universe that we're aware of that are able to have a conscious experience that don't have brains and central nervous systems. Hey, Uncle, what's up? And just tell them, bottom line what Uncle said. There should be a t-shirt, Uncle. That's a good one. What do you guys think about that? If it poops, don't eat it. What do you think? Should we make a t-shirt, if it poops, don't eat it? This ain't the first time we heard something like that, but it's such a nice little thing. It's so simple. If it poops, don't eat it. Sarah Zago, you love this guy? You talking about me? Cool. Awesome. So anyway, let's see. Scandinavian, I didn't bother to check out Izzy's video. Thanks for bringing that up with me last week. I really don't care. You know, I mean, it was a year ago, and I still haven't really came across it. I guess it wasn't a big deal. You know, if she didn't throw veganism under the bus, too bad. That's fine. You know, as long as I'm sure she didn't make one of these videos like Tim Sheaf or Ravana or one of these ridiculous people how veganism killed them or something like that. You know, so you know, let's let it be. You know, I'm not saying I'm stoked that someone's that leaves veganism has to make a parting shot, you know, a video against veganism. Like I said, if someone quits veganism for whatever reason, fine, you know, cool. We're not a cult, you know, despite what people say, we're not a cult. I'm not going to like ostracize them and try to isolate them from their friends or family or anything like that because I'm the vegan cult leader. I have that power. But they leave vegan, fine, you know. I just have issues with people that quit vegan and this is the big and throw veganism under the bus on the way out. They repeat all the crap that they rejected while they were vegan, like, you know, plants have feelings or whatever. And then once they you know, quit being vegan, then they say all the stupid stuff. Well, you got to eat meat for protein, plants have feelings. They just repeat all the stuff that they laughed at a few months prior. That's what I have issue with. Hey, Fu Man Pooh. Mrs. Pooh has the car. Does that mean you're at home tonight, Pooh, and you can't go out? Yeah, Samuel, good point. Like, why would plants evolve to, like you said, there's no use for plants to feel shame, anger, jealousy, love, happiness, playfulness. It's ridiculous. They don't have emotional life. Why? Because they don't have emotions. Why? Because they don't have brains to produce consciousness. Plants are lacking consciousness. Again, they possess some traits that may seem like consciousness, like awareness of like sunshine, but not awareness in the sense that they're conscious. Like they know how to, again, I use mental language to describe these things. They can orientate themselves towards the sun. They seem to behave differently at night versus daytime. Not seem, they do. So obviously there's some kind of plant experience that they have, but it's not a conscious experience. Wow, Scandinavian, she really said that? Is he saying you have to be borderline psychotic to be vegan? Now you got me interested. Really? Did she really say that you have to be? How do you remember how that? What's the reasoning for that? Because I'm vegan, and if she said that, that's pretty crappy. Because she knows not every vegan is like a extreme person like the people she was following before, like Duran Ryder and stuff like that. I mean, how am I psychotic? She knows me well. I'm not psychotic or anything. What's the argument that you have to be borderline psychotic to be vegan? I'd like to check that out now. Maybe you piqued my curiosity. It just seems like old hat though to you know, to respond to a video, you know, from a year ago. But anyway, let's see what else you guys saying. Hey, let's see. Thinking out. Hey, Ryan, did you say a while back you want to move from Long Beach? Yeah, I don't want to spend the rest of my life here. I've been here for like 21, 22 years now, which is cool. I've had a good time. Long Beach has a lot of good vegan places. Yeah, it does. But yeah, it's not enough to want to keep me here for the rest of my life or anything like that. Yeah, I'm thinking some point in the future, maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe yeah, leave 3 to 6 years, somewhere in that time frame. We will see, you know. On Orion, the Cosmic Princess, why is it that every time someone quits veganism, it's because they feel like crap, though they spend years saying the opposite? Yeah, then are eating innocent cows like a week later. I mean, the reason why a lot of these people feel like crap, and I believe a lot of them do feel like crap. Most, like, again, far more than 50%. I would say maybe somewhere like in the order of 85, 90% of these no longer vegan people were doing extreme things. They're following like raw vegan diets, doing that for years on time, or following raw till 4, you know, mostly raw. Duran Ryder stuff, you know, riding your bike 30 hours a week, you know, and all this kind of extreme stuff that doesn't have anything really to do with being vegan. You know, we all know what vegan is, right? It's a moral stance. It's an ethical stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So a lot of these people were like, I know Izzy personally, she came to veganism after doing a stint on keto, you know, so she's trying different fatty diets to be thin and lose weight. You know, it's really important out here in California, you know, for some people. So it's just like that. They're following different fad things, and they come for some kind of body thing, not for animals necessarily. So they try extreme things to get the body. They find these weird gurus preaching to eat raw most of the day, or whatever, just that's why they're doing things that are not particularly good. If you look at the definition of veganism, or not that, if you just look at what major health organizations that say vegan diets are safe and adequate, nutritionally adequate, they don't say eat raw food or mostly raw food, or do fasts or calorie restrict or exercise so much your body's always recovering. They don't say anything like that. Just eat a balanced, sensible vegan diet. And that's what most of these people were lacking in any kind of long-term capacity. At least it was too late if they switched to something like that. They already had screwed up their guts. I'm not a gastroenterologist, but that's what they need to do. They need to see a vegan gastroenterologist rather than saying, I'm gonna eat chicken now because veganism killed me. Yeah, purity, Sarah. I'll never be pure. I don't know if you're talking about what I'm talking about, Sarah, but yeah, a lot of these people are looking for purity. They're doing all these detoxings and cleanses. Again, if we look at like what veganism is, let's take a look here. It has nothing to do with detoxes. It has nothing to do with purity or anything like that. But a lot of people come to veganism and think it's going to cleanse them and make them pure and all this stuff. And they end up following fad influencers, trendy, fatty influencers with extreme and restrictive diets that end up causing people trouble in the long run. So anyway, Graven Babies, chat is totally safe right now. You've come at a good time, Graven Babies. So yeah, feel free to just chill here. We have no one that's causing trouble that I'm aware of yet. Is there anyone, Uncle? I think we're all good. Oh yeah, but I forgot to hit the drink button, huh? When I showed the definition of veganism. My bad. Yes, you guys know. Drink. Okay, Scandinavian. I'm sure if I could find her channel, I'll be able to find that video. What nutrients are missing? I'll check it. And in that video about missing nutrients, Scandinavian, you're saying that, is he saying that you have to be psychotic to be vegan? I will check that out, because that's effed up if that is indeed true. So I'll check that out, because how is that? I mean, how is a person like me who decides that it's not cool to consume animal products, as I find it morally wrong to kill animals on a daily basis needlessly in order for me to live, when you don't have to do that? Why would you? To me, it seems psychotic, if anything, to not be vegan, right? I'm not saying that's true, but if I go with anything, like, just look at it like this, guys. It doesn't seem psychotic to demand, require that animals die every day for you in order to live. Like, who the hell are you? Like, why are you so important that animals need to be slaughtered for you? Because they don't need to be. You can live off plants. If that were not true, you wouldn't have all these health organizations saying appropriately planned vegan diets are fine and adequate nutritionally. You would have people like me being vegan for over a decade and dozen years. Health tests, labs are all fine. I mean, to me, it seems, if anything, I'm not saying meat eaters are psychotic. Don't get me wrong here. If anyone's going to take this out of context, okay? I'm not saying meat eaters are psychotic, but if anyone were to be categorized as psychotic, I think needlessly killing animals every day for no reason in order for you to live when you don't have to me, that seems more on the psychotic side than someone like me saying, hey, killing animals, why go down that road when you go down the road of eating a bunch of plants and be perfectly fine? To me, that seems very rational, and not only rational, just grounded and compassionate. So anyway, let's see, Graven Babies. You found a 4-pound bag of dried pinto beans at the store for $11.49. Wow. Did you get it? 4-pound bag. I wonder how long that'll last. Hey, Jen Marie, eating a vegan diet has definitely helped your health. Yeah, it definitely can. Not to say it's for health, but it has health benefits, as you see, like, say, from nutritionfacts.org and others. Yes, you used to have to go to the doctor every 3 months. Now you just go once a year. I know veganism, it was about health, but it has helped you. Exactly. If you do it in a healthy way, as I prefer to, I'm not particularly over obsessed about being the healthiest vegan in the world or doing it in the healthiest possible way at every moment or anything like that. But I do prefer to be a healthier vegan than eating a junk food vegan diet. Why? Because I feel better. My body probably would start giving out more. Like I told you today, I feel kind of some signs of fatigue from like just doing too much physical activity for without enough appropriate breaks in between. So anyway. Yeah, I'm with you, Jen Marie. I don't feel hungry when I see a dead animal either, huh? To me, it's just gross. It's not even, I don't even consider it to be a possible candidate as food to put in my body. DF, annoying. You really think most people eat mostly meat per calorie? You're wrong. Who's saying that? Who's arguing for meat here? Where's this at? Is it annoying but morally consistent? Do you have a question? What are you saying? Who's arguing that we need to eat meat? Please let me know down there. I missed it. And if you want to state your case, state it right now. But if you're just fighting with people in the live chat, please don't do so. If you want to fight with someone, fight with me. This is my live stream, and I want my our viewers, to be safe and not have to fight with people. Oh, you're just talking to someone in the chat. So who in the chat is saying we need to eat meat or something like that? I missed the claim. So let's just put it out there again to make sure we're all on the same page. All right, that's what we need to be. If we're talking about two different things, there's a miscommunication, and we're not about that. We want clarity here. So. Let's see. It's saying that the majority of Americans eat mostly plants. I don't know. I don't know. I know Americans eat plants. Do they eat more plants than they do meat calorie-wise? I don't know. Do you guys have any data on that? And what does that prove? I'm just saying, like, let's say we're true. I don't have a axe to grind on this issue. What's wrong? Let's just say that we're true. And therefore what? Let's just grant it truthfulness, all right, for the time being. I don't know if it is. Let's say that Americans consume more calories. Your average American, non-vegan American, gets more typical daily calories from plants than they do meat, which might be true. There's only so much meat on a plate, on a typical plate. You have all the vegetables and things like that. So let's say that we're true. Therefore, what? How are you going to cash that out? I'm just kind of curious. What's that Griffin Babies commercial showing some woman eating a McDonald's burger? Yeah, it's that every time I see some stupid McDonald's or Arby's ad or something like that, Wendy's, Carl's Jr., I'm going, people say vegans are pushing their lives onto others. We're always pushing our lifestyle or beliefs onto people. No, I'm just sitting there in the privacy of my vegan home with my vegan family, and there's a stupid ad being pushed to me. Like, aren't ads targeted now? Don't they know I find meat to be in the same category as poop? Why am I being pushed this crap? I'm not, but vegans, we're pushing our life and beliefs and all that crap on everyone else. No, we're just sitting there in the privacy of our homes, and dead animal carcasses are being pushed to us and marketed and telling us to buy this crap. Like, talk about a waste of marketing money. Hey, Star Cradle. No, veganism has not been debunked yet. That may happen later on. Okay, so we're talking about does your average American eat more calories from plants than meat? So DF is saying, because studies are used to put meat eaters have increased cancer, but a meat eater is really someone who eats mostly plants. So you're saying if there's an increased cancer risk for meat eaters, it's from the plants. Is that what you're trying to say? The World Health Organization misinterpreted the studies on increased cancer risk from, say, eating bacon and other processed meats. It's really like the broccoli that's increasing their risk, because they have statistical methods to tease these factors out and make sure there's no confounding variables like that. You are aware of that, right? I'm just saying. You're saying it's not the meat, though. If I understand you right, is that the argument you're trying to make? Oh, Uncle, yeah, please share that link. Yeah, way I can find it later. So DF is saying we're sick because we eat plants. DF, well, you're absolutely wrong there. You're saying there's no causation. That's why the World Health Organization is really careful when they made their position statement known, was it like 4 years ago? They said processed meat, like bacon, ham, stuff like that, is a group 1 carcinogen. It's a known carcinogen. It raises your risk of cancer by a modest percent. It's not like a slam dunk, like if you eat bacon, you're going to die. But the more you eat, the more your risk goes up. And they found it to be a known cause and effect relationship. However, for just simple red meat, non-processed red meat, they said it's a group 2A carcinogen, which means probable. They don't have the same slam dunk cause and effect causality going on in their in the research. They can't be absolutely sure yet, but they're as sure as they are, say, like cigarettes cause cancer. Does it cause everyone? It's like saying, okay, well, people who smoke, they also eat food, so maybe the food is causing the lung cancer or something like that. I mean, you can always try to mix things up, but they have statistical methods to isolate which variables are indeed causing what. So you can disagree with their findings, DF. That's totally your call, but I just wonder, are you a trained statistician, or do you have any are you an expert in reviewing studies of that kind, nutritional studies that can tease out which variables are causing cancer? Because if not, I'm just giving an opinion, and it's great. Everyone can have an opinion, totally cool. But I would actually take more stock in someone who has PhD or medical doctors, and actually and not only that, not only they have the credentials, they have the necessary experience in research and understanding research to make these distinctions between, is something a group 1 or group 2A carcinogen. Well, Diff, you don't have to have an interventional study. You can't, like, how are they going to feed someone meat for like 30 years and feed another person or another group like no meat for 30 years and come back? Because eating meat's not like drinking poison or something like that. You just don't have it and you die or get like immediate signs of like heart disease or something like that. I guess I'm not sure I forgot even which cancers they were looking at on the processed meat, World Health Organization thing. But if you don't believe it's, who cares? I mean, I'm not vegan because I have a slightly lower risk of cancer than a meat eater. I'm just saying, if you disagree with the World Health Organization and their findings, I hope you have some kind of background in statistics, epidemiology, or an advanced degree. Do you have any of those? I'm just kind of curious. I'm not saying you have to. Do you have to have an opinion? I'm just curious. I just want to know, who are you? Are you someone that has a PhD in a related field, unlike mine, like say philosophy or something like that? Or are you just a regular lay person like myself? Because I agree, I'm a regular lay person. I look at what the scientific consensus says, and after having reviewed the scientific research, the experts at the World Health Organization disagree with what you're saying here completely. Fad Fudge, can we do call-ins? No, but if you have a question, just let me know down here. And if I miss it, Fad Fudge, ask it a second time, or you can leave a super chat tip. That always gets into my face. I have a link to Streamlabs up top or just down the bottom. You hit the $ next to the emojis down there below the live chat, and that'll be the YouTube super chat. Either way. Wow, that's cool, Jesse. 12-string, you weren't feeling well, so they delivered an entirely vegan meal, including dessert, to your home. Wow, that is amazing. Harrison McKinsey, what is non-deficient? Who are we talking to, me, or is someone saying that vegans are deficient? Travis 2K, saturated fat is good for your body because it is made of it. End of discussion. Travis, so what are you saying? That you're saying as a vegan, we're not eating saturated fat? Are you serious? You think vegans don't eat saturated fat? You think saturated fat exists only in animal carcasses and their secretions? Is that what you're trying to say there, Travis? That vegans are unable to get saturated fat? Let me know if that's what you're saying there, because it sounds like you have no idea what you're talking about as far as nutrition goes. Not to say I do, I'm not an expert, but I know you're wrong. It's just a matter of fact. I don't have to be a geographer to know that Mount Everest is taller than any mountain on North America. Thank you for sharing that, Uncle. Yeah, if you don't believe the World Health Organization, they're not the only medical, they're not the only organization out there making these kinds of statements. Uncle, yeah, try the World Cancer Research Fund, International regarding meat, fish, dairy, and cancer risk. Hey, Jen Marie, whoa. Thanks for the super chat tip there, Jen. You're the first one of the evening, and thanks for using Streamlabs, where they don't take the 30% rake that YouTube does, so thank you. Yeah, Jim L., thanks for the distinction. Yes, saturated fat can be found in many plants. Cholesterol, however, dietary cholesterol, is found only in animals, not plants. So whoever was saying, that 2K guy saying that vegans can't get enough saturated fat and you need it, you know, like, why? Why? What would prevent us from eating plants that have saturated fat if it was so important? You got to go thinking out loud? All right. Well, thanks for being here as long as you can. Scandinavian, is Disneyland especially good for vegan foods? Compared to other theme parks, yes. 100% yes. But it could be a hell of a lot better. You know, it's still not amazing, but it's pretty good. Better than any other, like, you know, theme park type place I've ever seen and around. Oh, here's Travis 2K. You're deficient in saturated fat, and there's no saturated fat supplements. Eat meat. Now, Travis, okay, they're going to put you on the poop wall here, Travis. So let's put Travis on the poop wall. You still haven't answered my question, Travis, so you're on thin ice right now. I'm glad you're here. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you're trying to poop on our live stream here, but you better answer my questions. If you're going to come here and fling poops on our wall here, just flinging poop at us here, let's go to the poop wall and talk about what you're saying here. So are you saying, Travis, that you cannot get saturated fat from plants? Oops, I'm keeping the wrong button. You're saying it's impossible to get saturated. There's no saturated fat in plants. Is that what you're saying? Because if so, you don't know what you're talking about, Travis. So come back and answer this simple question. Because you're acting like you know what you're talking about. And we're laughing at you. We're not even laughing with you, Travis. We're laughing at you because you're just putting your foot in your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. You're deficient in saturated fat, and there's no saturated fat supplements. Why would we need a saturated fat supplement when there's saturated fat in plants? Do you understand that, Travis? Or are you just ignorant? Just come out and tell us that prior to tonight, you were just completely ignorant and stupid on this topic, and you just assumed that there was no saturated fat in plants. You had to eat meat. Is that what you thought before now? Just let me know, Travis. What is it? Are you ignorant? Just tell us what's going on. Just admit, hey, you taught me something, Ryan. I'm glad I came to this live stream tonight. I thought I was going to just come and fling poop on your wall and debunk veganism, but it turns out I was wrong. Travis 2K, I was wrong. You know, I'm speaking in your voice here. You know, I was wrong. I had no idea that plants had saturated fat too. My bad, bro. Just say something like that. Just let me know that I've taught you something that you didn't know prior to about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, pure poop on the wall. So let's see if Travis 2K can come back and tell us what's going on. If you just don't answer the question, Travis, or you fling another poop on the wall, we'll time you out. Me and Uncle are here. We'll time you out, okay? But I want you to answer the question. Were you unaware until about 5 minutes ago that plants had saturated fat? Just want to know. Your grandson is loving the poop splat sound. Awesome. Well, tell your grandson to stick around because I'm pretty darn sure this won't be the last time someone will try to fling poop on the walls here, and I will play the corresponding sound. What's that, Fu Man? You did not have a stroke, right? You are joking, right? I hope you are. Brazilian, what are you talking about? How about we forget diet and focus on the weird worship of animals? Yeah, what are you talking about there? I don't think Travis 2K is coming back, to be honest with you. I mean, we can't even have a conversation with him because he has no idea what he's talking about, you know? So, Brazilian. Yeah, let's forget diet right now, Brazilian, because veganism is not a diet. It's an ethical stance against animal cruelty, right? Let's just take a quick look here. What veganism is? It's not. It's just the word diet isn't even here. It's telling you that we're against animal cruelty and exploitation. So anyway, let's explore this bizarre worship of animals thing. So let's take a look at that, Brazilian. And how are you a bigot, by the way? Just curious, you know? You want to explain your bigotry? You don't have to. Is it racist? Is it like gender? Like what's your bigotry? Just curious. But anyway, what do you mean weird worship of animals? Please explain to us, because apparently you know more than I do. Even though I've been vegan for over 12 years, please tell me what this worship of animals thing is, because I don't think I'm doing it. And you know, if I am, point it out to me. Teach me something about myself that I wasn't aware of. No, Jim, I disagree. If you look at the definition of vegan here, it says nothing about diet. There is a vegan diet. Like, you could be on a vegan diet. You could have a heart attack. Your doctor says you need to follow a vegan diet, but the person says, okay, I'll eat it, but I still have to go hunting. I still have my cattle ranch. I still have to kill the animals and all that. Veganism at its core it means you have an ethical stance against animal cruelty. But anyone could follow a vegan diet. A lot of people, eat, vegan diets without any concern about exploitation of animals, animal rights, or anything like that. That's not the same. You can't say someone like me or Earthling Ed's the same as a guy who's a wild game hunter, trophy hunter, has elephants and deers all around, heads on their walls, but eats a vegan diet because their doctor forced him. We're totally different creatures there. But yeah, nothing wrong with being that kind of vegan, Jim. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but there's no evolution. In your mind, you can think that, but vegan is a noun. Vegan diet, when you put vegan in front of things, it's a pronoun. You can have vegan shoes, a vegan diet, a vegan car interior, vegan whatever, as a pronoun. But veganism is a noun. Jim, I understand, but you're making you're making your own definition of veganism, Jim. So that's cool. Veganism has at its core means you're against animal cruelty. You can't say Earthling Ed and me are vegans in the sense that like some guy who's a African big game hunter is eating a vegan diet against his will because his doctor forced him. Totally different things. We're eating the same kind of diet. It's a vegan diet, an animal product free diet. I agree with that 100%. But the guy who's eating it reluctantly and still hunts big game is not a vegan. You have to have an ethical stance against animal cruelty. I mean, this is old hat here. I mean, maybe you're saying I'm too old school. I haven't kept up with the evolution. No, I'm right on top of it. I'm a philosopher. I track these kinds of movements. How words can shift over time regarding the word vegan. So vegan is a noun. If you put it in front of something like diet, it's a pronoun, totally different. The vegan pronoun, is not the ethical stance. The noun is the ethical stance. Jim, all my friends, all the restaurants I go to, they all know veganism is only diet related. Well, they're the kind of vegans that are like the big game hunter who's eating a vegan diet. That's great. I'm not knocking your friends. I'm not knocking the big game hunter who is unwillingly eating a vegan diet. That's totally cool. But they are different from people like, say, myself and Earthling Ed who are vegan because we are completely against exploiting animals and cruelty to animals. Am I trying to get my viewers drunk? Yeah, Jim. Let's look at it like this, Jim. Veganism is a stance, again, against animal cruelty and exploitation. It's an ethical stance. It's a philosophy. It's a way of living that seeks to avoid as far as possible and practicable all forms of cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So with that said, we have this moral belief, all right? If you're vegan, you have this moral belief. We have to eat something. It doesn't say, and therefore we should die because we have this ethical stance against animal cruelty, because we can eat something else. So the only other foods that are in alignment with our moral beliefs are plants and fungi. So that's what we do. We have a vegan diet means you're eating a diet of plants and fungi. If you're vegan, you're eating that because of your ethical stance against animal cruelty. Other people can eat a plant-based diet, a diet of plants and fungi, and not do it because of animals. They might do it because they think it's good for the environment, which it is. They might do it because they think it's good for your health, and it can be. But at its core, veganism is a stance against animal cruelty. If you are, so Jim, you're saying it's fine to be a big game hunter and a vegan. This is why I have this, what seems like a hardcore stance. I believe you can't be a vegan and a big game hunter. So Jim, you're saying that a person can be a vegan and a big game hunter. Jim, we're going to wait for Jim here, okay? So we're going to wait for Jim to answer this. So Jim, words evolve. So tell me, Jim, you've said that 3 times. So here's this is, okay, you guys know I have a degree in philosophy. I'm a PhD philosophy dropout. We're going to analyze Jim's proposition here by examining the logical consequences of having such a position that veganism is one and same with diet. So tell me, Jim, because that's the logical consequence. If you hold to that position, Jim, which I think is absurd, it's absurd because it follows that you can have things like big game hunters who are vegans. So tell me, Jim. Why not, Jim? You say, no, I'm not saying a person can be a big game hunter and a vegan. Why? You said it's just a diet. So if a big game hunter is eating a vegan diet, how are they not vegan? That's what you just told me, right? You said it's about diet. They're eating the diet because of their health, that their doctor forced them. So I'm confused, Jim. Maybe we're on the same page. So let me know what I'm missing here. How does your position not have a logical consequence that vegan big game hunters are hunky-dory? Just kind of curious. Travis, 2K. I'm just gonna time you out because you never answered my question, Travis. You're just flinging poop on the wall. Poop, poop, poop. Our ancestors ate chicken tenders. I mean, I asked you if you knew that plants had saturated fat, and I didn't see your answer. So we're gonna put them in timeout. There we go. You can come back, Travis, but not right now. Okay, Jim, I'm not saying a vegan is just a diet. I'm saying the word has evolved to now include diet and morals. Well, yeah, like I say, you can say like McDonald's and has now a vegan burger. Doesn't mean the burger has ethical, moral beliefs or anything like that. You see, that ethical, moral beliefs are something only a human being have. And you know that. I'm not trying to make fun of you there, Jim. That's why the pronoun of vegan is different from the noun. The noun refers, to vegans, veganism, people with a moral, ethical stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. Once you use it as a pronoun like a vegan diet or a vegan shoe, again, the shoe doesn't have ethical moral beliefs. It's a different word in that sense. The pronoun has a different connotation than the noun. So yeah, I agree with what you're saying to some extent, but at its core, you must agree. It has to do, if we're talking about people and not shoes or sweaters or something like that. If we're not talking about burgers, we're talking about people. The people have to have a stance against animal cruelty. If not, you said you don't think you can be a vegan and big game hunter. So anyway, we could talk about this all night, but that's my position. If you seem to agree with me that there's no way you can be a vegan and big game hunter, then we're on the same page. Cool, Jim. We're on the same page, sounds like. Awesome. So anyway, it looks like I'm missing some other stuff. Has there been any more poop flinging on the wall? Not to say Jim is poop flinging there, but I thought I saw something like that guy, that guy put in timeout. That, what's his name? 2K guy. Anyway, Travis, is it vegan to hunt the big game hunters? I know, good question, huh? DF, are you still here bitching about stuff? Hey, what's your problem now? You're talking about like anti-nutrients and stuff like that. So what are you trying to say? What's the grand point you're here to make, DF? I must have missed it. So you're throwing out all sorts of stuff. What is the point you're trying to make, DF? So I can understand what you're getting at. Let me know what your point is. If you have like a grand point you're trying to make here. Yeah, I know you're talking to somebody. What are you trying to say? What, I'm just kind of, what brought you here? If you're trying to make some point about veganism, let's hear it. You know, I think you're trying to make some point. So I would love to hear the point as you're trying to make. Hey, Dr. Bear's here. Awesome. AJ Finage. I'm missing people. VLAM. I haven't said hi to all the happy fams yet. Sorry, my bad. All right, we have some poop. All right. My name is Haas. Let's put my name is Haas up on the poop wall. All right, let's get that up here for all my viewers to see.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
All right, so let's check out what Haas is saying here. My name is Haas. Eating meat is healthier than being vegan because meat has more nutrients than plants. Do you have any support for this? I was kind of curious. Where did you see this? Did you see like a health organization make this statement? And if so, are you saying vegans are unable to be healthy? And if so, if meat eaters were still healthy, how come your average meat eater is, at least in the United States and most of the developed world, like here in the United States, your average meat eater is overweight or obese. Is on multiple medications. So I'm not sure where I'm seeing all this great health from meat eaters. In fact, when I go to the doctors, they're amazed at my blood labs. They say what I'm doing, eating vegan, is doing great. They don't say, Ryan, your labs are way worse than the average 55-year-old that comes in through here, Ryan. You need to eat meat because, it's healthier because it has more nutrients. Whoa, Don Jackson, holy moly. Wow. Wow, Don Jackson, oh my goodness.
Wishing you and Angie a happy holidays, TB Angel.
Wow. Wow, Don, you are an angel here. Well, thank you. That's an amazing Christmas gift. I appreciate that very much because just today I spent a huge chunk of that change already on a new car battery. I didn't realize that my 2018 car this time the battery only lasts about 4 or 5 years, and I found out last night when I got jump started by AAA that my battery was pretty much dead. So I took it to the dealer today and got a new battery. So thanks, you've helped subsidize my battery purchase today, the unplanned emergency battery purchase. So thank you so much, Dawn. It really comes with fantastic timing. I wish I could say it would go towards a more Christmassy kind of gift, but that's what the universe had in mind for me this Christmas season right now, that hardcore expense. So thank you so much, Dawn. Very much appreciated. Seriously, thank you. Don Jackson. Yes, awesome tip, Don Jackson. Wow. Whew. Yeah, Jamil, I know there's other definitions of veganism. Yeah, Wikipedia has a definition. It's fine. It's not bad, but, it might not capture the essence that I believe, the moral part. But yeah, vegans are, we eat plants. We don't eat animals, we eat plants. And we think it's wrong to harm animals. That's why, yeah, you can't be a vegan and big game hunter. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it was Dr. Bear. Yeah, Jim L. That seems reasonable. Like I said, yeah, I don't think Ryan is against other people using other definitions of vegan if they want. Yeah, you're fine to use that definition, Jim. You're totally cool. I'd just be worried. It's not necessarily written by, a vegan organization. Just be, it's just, people who collectively can, contribute to Wikipedia. It's their interpretations. That's totally fine. Just saying, I'm going with the definition that has its roots back into the 1940s with the vegan definition. The first organization that I'm aware of to even coin the phrase. Anyway, my name is Hossback. I can be a vegan and still eat meat as long as I eat plants the majority of the time. You're just trolling us now. You didn't even answer my question. So I'm going to put you into timeout right now, Haas, because you didn't answer my question. I'll give you one more shot, okay? Answer my question. Please show me information you have, like support of any health organization that says that you need to eat plants. I'm sorry, you need to eat meat because plants are lacking in nutrition. So my name is Haas. Can you share with me anything, any health organization saying that if you're vegan, you got to eat some meat though, because you're not getting sufficient nutrients? Can you tell me that? Can you show me something? Yes. Haas, yes or no? If you can, show me. If not, I'm going to put you in timeout. So it's up to you to provide some support for this claim that we have up here. If you're just going to fling another poop that's unrelated, we're going to put you out. Chill out, Haas. I'm a Haas, guys. Hey, I'm a Haas. I've never been called a Haas before. Awesome. Chill out, Haas. You're looking at a Haas here, guys. I'm a friggin' Haas. The Haas avocado is right. Hell yeah, I'm a Haas. F yeah, I feel good now. I feel better now that I'm a Haas. No, I'm the cult leader. That's right, Sarah. Yeah, Dr. Bear, goes without saying what he said is follow-up. Yeah, that isn't vegan. You know what he was suggesting there, that you can eat meat and be vegan. No, you don't need to eat meat. Yeah, so you're supporting unnecessary animal cruelty. That's not vegan. It's funny. So I'm waiting for him. I guess we're going to have to put him in timeout because he's unable to support things. All Haas is really talented at, and I use that word liberally, is just to fling poop. This comes here and flings poop and causes people horrible things like Haas. Boss Haas, you got it there. That's all you're good at. I mean, you can fling poop on our wall as you did here. Obviously, we all see it, but you're unable to provide any support for your opinion. Do you understand the difference, Haas, between opinion, like a single dude's opinion, versus something that's kind of like maybe a scientific like consensus of some kind? Don't put you in timeout, Haas. Hey, it's your call. I just want you to show me what your support is. Haas, can't tell me yes or no. I'm looking for yes or no. If you say anything else, I'll put you in timeout. Yes or no. Do you have any support that you can share with us that eating a plant-based diet, a completely vegan diet, isn't enough? There's not enough nutrition in a plant-based diet, and therefore we should eat meat or something like that. Do you have anything to show that vegan diets, all plant diet, is nutritionally inadequate? Yes or no? That's all we're looking for, Haas. Anything else, we'll put you in timeout. We're looking for yes or no. Oh man, you guys are funny. We like these typos, like Haas or steak, S-T-A-K-E, stuff like that. People are angry here. No, we're just angry that people don't have basic critical thinking skills, Brazilian bigot. That's it. If people come here and fling poop like this, like you did and what Haas did, support your statements. That's all we want. If you can't do that, yeah, we get a little angry, because think about it. You just come in here and just trying to piss people off. You say these mean things, these bigoted things, yet you have no evidence for them. You're just expressing ignorant opinions. So we're trying to separate ignorant opinion from something that has a little more fact behind it. So if people are upset, you can understand why. You came into a vegan group, said things that were offensive towards vegans, stating it as fact when in fact you have no support for it. Do you understand how some people might be a little angered or perturbed by that? Yeah, Foo, if you're not feeling good tonight, Foo, we're here. We're giving you love, Foo. So hope you're feeling better there, Foo. Surrounded by love and poop flinging. Yeah, ex-King's Felix, exactly. And then you say vegans are angry people after you come in here and try to stir stuff up. Exactly, my point. What do you think? We should be all singing Kumbaya and high-fiving these guys that come here and fling poop on our walls? I mean, what do you expect? You know, we're supposed to rejoice. All right, we're gonna put DF on the poop wall. All right, you're flinging poop here, DF, and you're gonna have to abide by our rules now, or else you're gonna be on the same shaky ground as my name is Haas is. I haven't seen my Haas's yes or no answer, so you can tell already that's oops, what I do here. 1 second, we're gonna put him up here. All right, 1 sec.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
All right, so he's talking to Josh, but talk to me. Plants are necessarily killing you, but be aware of the risks and don't deny them. So, okay, you're saying this is a huge claim here, DF. You're saying plants are killing me. Do you have any health organization who's come out and made some kind of position statement, like say the World Health Organization did about carcinogens and meat? Do you have any organization whatsoever? It doesn't have to be the WHO. It could be some other groups that say plants are killing us, like we shouldn't eat plants or something like that. Do you have any health organization saying, especially if you're vegan, eating nothing but plants, you're increasing your risks of all these diseases? And I'd like to just let us know your support for this, DF. All right. You just said that. You said plants are necessarily killing you. That's what you just said. Now you're saying, I meant to say they aren't necessarily killing you, but there are risks to them. I mean, there's risk to anything. There's a risk to anything, but I still have yet to see any plant be put on the World Health Organization's carcinogens list, either group 1 or 2A. So, yeah, there's risk to eating anything, but as far as I know, there's no carcinogenic plants that I am aware of. Are you aware of any carcinogenic plants? I have yet to hear of one. Okay, we could talk about these lectins and stuff like that, but let's talk about what disease risks are there. Like the plants might have some defense mechanisms. So if so, what are the increased risks of like what diseases are at increased risk of getting from eating plants? Because from across the board, if people following a whole food plant-based diets are at lower risk of most of the top leading causes of death, like heart disease, diabetes, stroke, most common forms of cancer, lower risk. So where are plant eaters like vegans and vegetarians at higher risk of? Like, can you name a disease that, a common one, not some rare, even a rare one, I'll take anything. Can you name a disease that vegans are at higher risk of? I'm just curious. Lower risk compared to those who are not vegan. If you look at the Adventist health studies, one of the largest groups, largest populations studied over the longest time here in California, they're a similar cohort. They're Seventh-day Adventists, and they have a similar lifestyle. They hang out together. But there's a movement within the Seventh-day Adventists to be vegan and vegetarian, and they've been studied for decades. And compared to the meat-eating Adventists, who live a much healthier lifestyle than your average Californian who eats meat, or American that eats meat for that matter, the vegan and vegetarian Seventh-day Adventists have better outcomes on a whole host of, I don't have them all memorized, but on a whole host of measures of like the ones I've mentioned thus far. So I'm just kind of curious, like compared to who? Yeah, here within the same cohort, the meat eaters have, I think about a 10-year decrease in lifespan. The vegans have 10 years extra of mortality, what's the word? Longevity. And we're talking about all-cause mortality. Let's look at the Adventist health. Well, no, it's not. I'm not going to turn this into a health study. This is not what we're getting into. But you look up the Adventist health studies. I've covered it many times. Across a whole host of measures, like the vegans were the only ones to have a healthy BMI, like say under 25. They had the lowest risk of diabetes, lowest risk of heart disease. Maybe it's the vegans and vegetarians, but compared to the meat eaters. So there kind of blows your theory that if you're eating plants, it's going to increase your risk of death. Again, the ones who are eating plants live an extra decade compared to the ones who are eating meat. So it kind of weakens your assertion that eating plants is going to like somehow like take a day off your life compared to being non-vegan. Anyway, Brazilian bigot. Veganism is a style of life you cannot debunk. Yeah, I agree. Like, how can you debunk my belief that it's wrong to harm animals? About animals having rights is another history. You don't think animals have any rights? Like zero? None? Animals have no rights whatsoever. Anywhere in the world, animals have no rights. Hey, my name is Hosh. You came back and you didn't do what I said. I gave you very strict instructions on how to respond here. So, Uncle Can you put Haas in timeout? He flung poop. Can you do that for me, Uncle? Let me know. If not, I'll do it. But it'd be cool if you could put Haas in timeout for me, since that's what I told him was going to happen. If he comes back and doesn't abide by our instructions here to provide evidence for your claim that vegan diets are not adequate, we're going to die. That's all we want from you, Haas. Bring some evidence to support your claim that vegan diets are nutritionally inadequate. If you can't do that, you have no business here, because you're the one that flung that poop on our wall. It wasn't me. I didn't put it there. Yeah, follow the cult rules. I'll show the cult rules, by the way. I'm not being a dick or anything like that. These are the rules that all people must follow. And we're going to look at rule number 3. When people like Haas are coming here to debunk veganism, I will only discuss one of your claims at a time. Why? Because I've learned through many live streams that we only could do one claim at a time. I can't just let you keep flinging poop on the wall. Don't bring up new claims. Don't keep flinging poop on the walls. Don't move the goalposts. You'll be timed out. So this is exactly why. This is our policy here. So we're not picking on anyone. We're not being mean. So anyway, come back with your best information. And thank you so much for doing that, Uncle. Much appreciated. Joshua, yeah, plants are the new cigarettes, huh? Who knew it? If you eat plants, you're going to like take a decade off your life. Nope, the Adventist Health Study shows the opposite. The meat eaters live 10 years less on average than the ones who didn't eat meat. I can't remember if they had vegans and vegetarians in the same group or not. I'm not a scientist, but I remember the meat eaters fared the worst. You're not gonna go anywhere, Fu Man. Just chill, man. You're gonna be fine. Maybe you need to get out of Florida. Maybe Ron DeSantis is driving you nuts. I'm not sure, but you're gonna be fine, Fu. You're in good company here. Except for the poop flingers, you're in good company here. Wow, I think I heard some about that now, VLAM. Now you say that about the aquarium situation. Wow. DF. Okay. Here again. Go talk to a freaking nutritionist or scientist or something like that. This is not my job to know every nutrient in every plant. All I can say is my lab results speak for themselves. That my doctors are completely satisfied. They're not saying, "Hey Ryan, you're not getting enough nutrition." And DF, if you are correct, can you find any health organization? Again, come back and show me any health organization warning people not to eat a heavily plant-based diet or an all plant-based diet, because I can show you organizations from around the world who say it's perfectly fine and nutritionally adequate to eat a diet based on plants. You don't believe me? I have it right here for you. How about, say, the Dietitians of Canada, the British National Health Service, British Nutrition Foundation, the Dietitians Association of Canada, Mayo Clinic, Heart and Stroke Foundation of Canada. There's also the American Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. They're all saying basically the same thing. A properly planned vegan or vegetarian diet is nutritionally adequate for all people. Doesn't say, but you need to have some other crap for whatever you're talking about here, or else you're going to get sick or deficient. These are the position statements of health professionals, organizations. Their position statements are after reviewing the scientific research. So yeah, drink up here, guys. So if you can produce anything, any health organization, do you have one for us? Any health organization that says, no, if you're eating a lot of plants or all plants like vegans, you're going to be nutritionally deficient. So let me know if you have anything. Yes, I trust health professionals who are these. This is like to review the research here isn't something that I can do. And unless you have a PhD in nutrition or you're a medical doctor with experience in reviewing scientific research, epidemiology, stuff like that, you can't make sense of the data either. It's like my car. When my car was broken yesterday, I didn't just ask like a hairdresser. I didn't ask like a professional tennis player to come look at my car. I called an expert, and today I took it to even more experts to get it fixed. If something is a health issue, I'm not going to take the opinion of some guy like myself who I have no training in nutrition or dietetics, let alone medicine. I'm not a health professional. So yeah, I'm going to trust the opinions of scientists, experts, PhDs who have the experience and background and credentials to review the scientific research with proficiency and understand what they're seeing and be able to make sense of all more than I could, because I'm a freaking idiot. I am, and probably you are too. We all are. That's why we have experts in fields, so we don't all have to specialize in the million subjects in the world. So yes, I trust the opinions of health professionals more than a rando on the internet. And I'm a rando on the internet too. Again, this is not my belief. I mean, this is my belief based on the positions of experts. I just didn't make this up when I'm saying it's not my belief. I just didn't sit here in an armchair. So yes, yeah, you can deny science, you could deny experts, and if I have a problem with my car, I'm going to a car professional, someone with experience, credentials, certificates, as opposed to some guy I met on the street that says, "Oh, I can fix your car, bro. I know how to fix a hybrid, electric plug-in." Like, no, you don't. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. No, it's not appeal to authority. No, it's not appeal. Here's what appeal to authority is. These people are experts. They can't be wrong. That's appeal to authority. They have more education than you and I do. They can't be wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, who should I believe? If my car's broken, some random guy in the corner, or a person who has 20 years in experience fixing my brand of car and has a service business based on it. Again, when we come matters of nutrition, who should I believe? A person that doesn't even have a high school degree, possibly? I'm sure you don't have let me know. Do you have any training in the field, DF? Do you have a PhD in nutrition or a related field? Are you a medical doctor, a health professional? And again, if so, you're just one person. This is these are organizations, groups of health professionals. Any one rogue person can say anything they want, like Sean Baker or whatever. But if you have an organization of health professionals that have reviewed the scientific research, I give much more weight to that than any one person, or especially a person with zero training, such as myself. I couldn't review all the scientific literature. I couldn't. I'm telling you right now, guys, there's no way. If someone said, "Hey, here's a library, go figure out if a vegan diet is nutritionally adequate or not. Go figure it out," right? No way. I don't have the tools. I don't have the training. I don't have the PhD level knowledge to be able to find all the relevant research, to read through it, to make sense of it, and that's not what I do. And I'm sure it's not what DF does too. So anyway, yeah, it's not an appeal to authority. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to trust what my car dealership says," because I mean, it's like you're doing appeal authority to your car dealership. No, I just trust them because they're experts in my make and model of car, as opposed to some rando on the street that's never seen my particular make or model. Mel, Brazilian, we don't need experts. We just need Brazilian big. We just need experts to tell us, since we're vegan because it's wrong, we believe it's wrong to harm or to be cruel to animals, to exploit animals. We believe that's morally and ethically wrong. We have to eat something. So is eating a diet devoid of all animal products going to kill us? Is it actually bad for us or healthy for us? We don't need experts. We just need experts who have looked at the science on the matter instead of just reasoned in an armchair like, "Vegan diets will kill you. There's not enough crap in it," whatever. We look at the experts to see what the science says. Just like if I want to know what's the tallest mountain on the world. Yeah, we didn't have an expert 10,000 years ago to say Mount Everest is the highest place on planet Earth. Now, I don't have to go wander the whole Earth, find every mountain peak and try to climb it and measure it. And I can see what the scientists have figured out long ago. Mount Everest is the tallest place on planet Earth. Same thing. We have experts that know things and they can tell us what they know. It's not an appeal to authority. So you're saying, who should I trust to know what's the tallest mountain on Earth? People who've actually measured it and studied, say, the Himalayas for decades, or just some guy who's never seen them before and has no knowledge of them whatsoever. Says, "No, some mountain here in Appalachia is the tallest mountain." I don't need to make an argument. My argument is I'm not a health professional, and neither are you. So if I'm going to take the word of a person that has no knowledge, no training, no expertise as far as is a vegan diet nutritionally adequate or not, should I take that person's opinion, or should I take the opinion of people who have actually looked into the scientific research, who are qualified, who have the proper backgrounds and able to understand what they're reading and sort through it all and come to a conclusion? I'm going to take their word. I'm not saying they're 100% right because they're more educated than any of us. Do you understand? I'm just saying I'm going to trust their opinion more than some guy who probably didn't even get through high school science class. Gosh, how come it's so freaking hard, people? Not everyone, just for these anti-vegans understand what's going on here. I'd rather trust professionals who are experts in a field, whether it's about nutrition or about my car or the highest mountain in the world, rather than some rando guy who couldn't even pass a basic high school biology class. Gosh. Wow. But a lot of health professionals, you're just flinging a poop on the wall. Okay, yeah, I'm sure there's some doctors out there that think veganism sucks. That's why I said, look at organizations of health professionals. I'm sure a health professional may have not ever looked at one single study, let alone the body of science, as these groups have when they made their position statements. That's why I say, look at what the scientific consensus is. Because doctors are not researchers. They're not epidemiologists necessarily. Some go on to specialize in those. But if you just go to your average medical doctor, your average corner hospital, odds are they've never seen one research paper on the nutritional adequacy of plant-based diets. So yeah, a doctor can disagree. That's why you want to find the experts in the field who are trained in research nutrition. It's not rocket science here. I guess it is. It's health science. Anyway. How's Fu doing? Where's Mr. Fu? I think I'm missing some of the chat here. Let me make sure I'm getting live chat, not just top chat. Is Haas back? I didn't even see Haas. Why don't we just ban Haas? I don't even see Haas's comments. So I'm going to go find Haas and just ban Haas. If Haas is hassling any of our people here, God, I'm not even seeing Haas. Did you ban him already? Because if not, I'm going to ban Haas. Yeah, what is happening, Fu? Are you in the hospital or what? Neurological problems, getting all sorts of C tests, but it looks like poo will break on through the other side. What are you talking about, Fu? You're speaking... So, if Haas comes back, Uncle, just please ban Haas. If once you start attacking people in the live chat, you're gone. No exceptions. Once someone starts making this a non-safe place, that's it. They broke the rules here. DF, are you messing with Josh? Because again, if you did not hear what I said, no attacks, no attacking anyone. Let's look at the rules here, okay? This is the poop wall, but also serves as the rules wall. Rule number 1 now, be civil. No personal attacks or harassment. Any of this stuff will get you kicked your ass out of here. So don't attack, not only me, don't attack anyone in the live chat. All right, just basic rules of being civil. Basic rules of being civil. Yeah, Dr. Barrett says, yeah, let's just ban Haas. Yeah, exactly. I asked earlier for him to be banned since he was just coming and I'm eating a juicy hamburger and being a jerk. Yeah, how is that debunking veganism? Yeah. So yeah, if he comes back, Uncle, please ban him. And if he comes back, let me know. Or if Uncle doesn't get him, I'll gladly ban Haas for just not paying any attention or respecting any of our basic rules of being civil here. Eye bags. Vegans have eye bags. Really? Huh. So when I go out in the world, anyone that has an eye bag is a vegan. I get it. So there's so many vegans out there today, man. I was at the store the other day, man. All these people with eye bags. I said, hey, you're a fellow vegan brother or sister. High five. And they'll probably look at me like I'm insane. Yeah. Lay the smack down. And we're going to smack him. We're going to smack everyone here. Okay, we're doing ad hominem attacks now. I saw the ad hominem thing. Yeah, let's look at the rules once again. If you're doing ad hominem attacks here, no personal attacks. That's what ad hominem attacks are. I mean, I could have an eye bag. I'm a little tired today, but that's not a vegan thing. So, are you guys saying this that Josh or who's doing the personal attacks and we'll put them out right now? So who's doing that and we'll get rid of them? You're saying it's DF and Josh Blocker are making ad hominem attacks against me, saying I have eye bags or some crap. Yeah, yeah, you just all right, so let me find the ad hominem attack. Okay, God, we have the trolls on full force tonight. All right. All right, so we're gonna start banning people. Where is it? Hide user on this channel is the terminology. And people that want to like create new accounts to come and just troll like one comment. I mean, it takes me like 3 seconds to ban you, if that. And it probably takes you a lot longer to create new content. Yeah, wear your eye bags with pride, exactly. Okay, just DF. Yeah, I thought DF was doing it. Yeah, I saw the comment from DF about eye bags. So yeah, I definitely saw that. And he's been banned. Thank you, Uncle, for banning DF. Yeah, what's the thing? So you people like DF. You can't win an argument. So the next tactic for poop flinging is to do a personal attack. Like vegans have eye bags. Like, do I really have big eye bags? I mean, I tell you, I'm a little tired today, as I felt at the gym, but I think I look pretty all right for a 55-year-old. And it's not like, yeah, when I go out into the world and see people with eye bags that they're vegan, it's so stupid. That's the level. See, this is why I trust scientists and health professionals over people that make ad hominem attacks. Oh, you made an ad hominem attack? Oh, I'm going to believe what you're saying now, that vegan diets suck. Not, you know? Okay, you guys don't think I have eye bags? I mean, I don't think I have much in the way of eye bags. I mean, maybe some days a little more than others, but I don't think I'm really much of an eye bag person, as far as I know. Camera looks out of focus. Yeah, when I get closer, it gets out of focus. I have to sit back a little bit here. I think here I'm in more focus. Can you be? Is that the right for saying more focus? How about now? Does it look better in focus here? Maybe I just need to change the focus a little bit so I can sit a little closer. Let me do that. I have a shallow depth of field going on with this camera, so I can't move around too much, unfortunately. Yeah, Graham Willis. Yeah, I was noticing how all those folks in the Chick-fil-A line look so fit and young and lacking eye bags completely, right? Right? No one has eye bags in the Chick-fil-A line. Yeah, I thought Josh was just being sarcastic, making fun of some of these people. Yeah, Ryan has skin. Veganism debunked. So's lame. That's the best they can do. I'm going to just say vegans have eye bags and therefore veganism's been debunked. Does my focus look better now, VLAM? Let me know. You saw me make the adjustment there. Let me know if my background back there should be out of focus, but tell me if me here in the foreground, do I appear a little more focused now? Eye bags, pale skin, anemia. I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, I could change the color of my skin, no problem. I mean, people think like cameras are just objective bits of reality here, but I can change. Let's make the contrast. Actually, let me crank up the saturation so I can get my skin. Actually, let me fix the hue. Let me tweak the hue. I can give myself some nice darker skin here. Let's look at, ooh, wrong, too strong there. But see, now I have a more of a, let's see. You can do all sorts of stuff. So I have a little more of a red glow here right now. I can play with the contrast a bit more here too. See, there's all sorts of tricks. I just want myself to be very contrasty. So yeah, I have a bunch of light in my face. So this has nothing to do with veganism. It's known as like lighting 101. This is like basic stuff here. So no, yeah, Ryan has a lighter tone. I mean, I'm a surfer. I mean, what do you want? I mean, how pale should I be? I'm a freaking surfer in California. So should we ban army glasses okay for coming here and just doing ad hominem attacks and anemia? Have you seen my blood tests? Have you seen my iron levels? Or are you just making crap up? What's up with this? How can people think it's perfectly fine to come and just make up lies about a vegan? How is that not bigotry? How is this okay? Let's see, Jim thinks me and my surroundings should be a little out of focus, but me, I could maybe make myself a little crispier, I think. Here, let me see what I can do. See, I can manipulate my image here. I can make me focused, out of focus. I can make me red. I can make me kind of blue. Oh, Ryan's skin is blue. Hey, let's debunk veganism right now, guys. Let's turn my skin more blue, all right? Because that should be like anemia, right? If I have like really blue skin. Let's do, oh, look at this green here. Look at this. Oh, this looks pretty bad, huh? This really bluish red here. Look at this. Oh man, veganism is debunked. Look at this. I look like I'm about to die, right? I mean, this is horrible. Let's try this way. Oh my God, Ryan's turned green. Veganism debunked. Oh my God. Oh yeah, debunked. Veganism debunked. Look at this. Yeah. Look at him. Anyway. Yep, here I am. This is how I look, guys. Veganism turned me green. This is how you look as a vegan. You turn into the Hulk from eating all that spinach and greens. Yeah, veganism turns you green. Veganism debunked. That's their reasoning, basically. I'm going to try to get more normal looking here. As normal as I can be. Yeah, don't make me angry, huh? Because I turn into the Hulk. Yep, they got us. Yep, veganism debunked. Yeah, I'm not as tanned in December as I am in July. But then again, this year I got into protecting my face, at least not my whole body, but my face with sunscreen, because I saw how people who protect their skin on their face from ultraviolet light over time, they have an appearance of being younger than those who don't. So that's what I'm going for. I mean, I'm Asian. I'm olive-skinned. Same color all year. I get a little darker in the summer just because, go out and run or go surfing. I mean, you can surf in the winter here. I used to in the past, but I'm just not that hardcore right now. Dark vegan's going good here. Let's see. So does anyone else want to try to do an ad hominem attack on my appearances right now and have that debunk veganism? Just curious if I missed any others. Anyone else want to try to connect some feature of my appearances to veganism and therefore veganism debunked? We'll entertain an ad hominem attack right now. Let's just see if we got one. Peterson on pills. Is it freezing to surf in the winter? Actually, the water is not that cold here. It's like typically the water's like maybe this time of year like in the upper, sometimes mid 50s, so it's not that cold. I mean, I have wetsuits for that, so it's cool. I mean, I can handle it. So yeah, it's in the 50s. Yeah, in Southern California, in the upper 50s. When you get into Central Northern California, it'll drop into the lower 50s. So yeah, I just have a full suit. I don't even wear booties or anything like that, or a hood or anything like that. But I'm wimpy now. It's not the water. I just don't like going down to the beach when it's like 55 out and, all crisp like that. It just doesn't motivate me to want to carry my surfboard down to the water and hike down and go surfing. Why are we talking about eating bugs? Bug advocate? Was Neil deGrasse Tyson being a bug advocate? Let's see. Jim, my facial hair. No, I cut it off just because it's really white. It would look really crazy, I think, now, with my dark hair and white face. And I think that would actually make me look like my age. I'd look more like I'm 55 with this white beard and mustache. So no, like when I started the channel, it was darker, then it started getting a little grayer. Now it's completely gray for the most part. So I kind of like the more youthful appearance for me, more fresh, youthful appearance without a bunch of white hair on me. But if you want to have a white beard, totally cool. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying for me, I kind of like the youthful vibe of not having the white beard. Yeah, I used to have a goatee. I had all sorts of variations of facial hair. It was cool. I'm glad I grew it when I had it. When it was, darker, it looked cool. I look at the photos and yeah, it was cool. That was me back then, but yeah, not anymore. Yeah, produce not pills. A lot of people like Neil deGrasse Tyson basically engaged in the appeal to perfection fallacy, sometimes called appeal to futility, or the nirvana fallacy. Yeah, we can't save every last bug or whatever, so hey, let's exploit and kill and murder 80 billion animals a year because, because of a bug, you might step on, or the mouse that might get trapped in your house. Yeah, it's kill every animal. Snowing all night, AJ Vantage? Holy moly, wow. Can't imagine that. Hit the like button if you love, or even just like Ryan. Thanks, Sarah. Graham Willis, the only vegan drive-thru place I really know is plant-powered fast food. It actually sounds kind of good right now. Maybe I'll head there after the live stream. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like to go there in the mornings, though, for their breakfast burrito. Night is just more your typical, like, vegan burger stuff, or they have, like, a Southwest wrap that I kind of like. It's more whole foody. Yeah, maybe I'll head there tonight if Angie's lazy. Oh man, don't talk about snowing. I can't wait. I saw next week we're going to have some 70-degree weather. I'm going, hells yeah, I can't wait for that. Okay, you know about the plant-powered breakfast burrito. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's my pretty much go-to if I ever wake up, I often do, like, early enough. They stop it at 11 a.m. But yeah, if I'm up at like 9:30 or 10 and, it's like, let's pop out. Let's get the breakfast burrito. I'll have that. Then I'll go do my workout in the garage after. Yeah, produce not pills. Watch my video on Neil deGrasse Tyson on Joe Rogan. I just put it out like a week ago or so. Check it out. I think it came out last Saturday. Yeah, we talked about his dumb thing about catching a mouse and how it's going to be eaten by an eagle or an owl or something like that. Just watch it. Yeah, he's just talking out of his butt, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. No, we don't have any vegan grocery stores around us. I know there's some in the Orange County and LA areas, but yeah, none like anywhere near Long Beach or in Long Beach. Let's see. VLAM, do we open the windows when it's cold outside? When it's cold outside, no, like really cold. But today it was a little warmer. It was like 66, 67, almost 70. So I opened up the windows for like maybe 3 hours or so. Devin, yeah, I'm way too happy, which is an emotional imbalance. Veganism debunked. Cool. Glad you like the live streams. And yeah, trolls are representing pretty much every time. Trolls just think it's pretty normal and fine to just be bigoted to vegans. Like, I guess they know it's kind of not cool to be bigoted towards people of color, like say racist things to me or whatever, but but they'll say bigoted vegan things because that is okay right now. We need to work on awareness about vegan bigotry because it happens. People are bigoted towards us for no reason other than they're hateful people, and they know they can get away with it. Yeah, I'm with you on that sentiment, Uncle. Mountains are cool, but I wouldn't want to live there for sure. They got me hungry, babe. They brought up plant-powered fast food. That does sound nice, huh?
I was thinking of Tuscan kale pilaf, but now you said...
Oh, you messed us up there. Who was it again that brought that up? Was it, shoot, I forgot who. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I know, we were thinking about Tuscan kale pilaf, but that does sound pretty fun right now, huh? All right, we got another poop wall here. Here's someone for the poop wall. Let's check this out here. A poop wall person. Yeah, let's put it up here.
I'm going to leave your words on this board for all my classes to enjoy, giving you full credit, of course.
All right, here we go. Sorry for the slow pace there. Here's a good one. Is this a debunk of veganism? Perk style. You're malnourished. Do you have anything to share? Do you have anything to add to that, Perk style? Is this a debunk of veganism? You're malnourished. Like, how do you know this? Did you see my blood test videos? One of my 7 vegan blood test videos? What are you talking about? Do you know something about vegan diets where it's been determined that vegan diets are malnourishing or something? Let us know what your evidence is. Let's go with this. Maybe Perk Style has debunked veganism. On this day, Friday, December 16th, Perk Style has debunked veganism. Well, Angie was out in the hallway, so I'll tell her, Jesse. Thanks. You got the books, right? Yeah, I don't even correct them on their or point out their grammar. Produce, not pills. Yeah, your. I know exactly. It should be you are. You're malnourished. Like your malnourished aunt. Your malnourished cousin is knocking at the door. Like, how does this work out? You're malnourished. What? It's like we're expecting more of a sentence to follow from that, right? So it shows you these people can't even like construct like a grammatically correct sentence, let alone a coherent thought. But we're waiting, Perk Style. If you're here, you're on the poop wall, so follow it up. Like, tell us the reasoning behind this claim here. Like, what's your evidence? What's your information that we don't know about? Oh, the split pea soup tonight, making us jealous, Jesse. Yeah, we're at the market the other day, and they didn't have any split peas. We're all bummed, so we are jealous now. We are jealous. All hail the trolls, huh? Let's see. Where'd he go? How come these people just come, they poop and go, huh? They just poop and they bail on us. They just lay their poops out on the wall and then they bail on us. Damn. Perkstyle's a medical doctor, huh? Maybe that's Perkstyle's evidence and support here. He or she is a medical doctor and has some firsthand information that we are not aware of here. Oh, we have another one. Travis, you're back. Oh my God. We have one pooper poop and bail, and we have Travis back pooping here. So can you give us any evidence here, Travis, how I hate my life? I'm really curious what you know about my life that I don't know. I would like to know, since you have so much insight on my psychology, what goes on inside my private thoughts here. Travis, please tell me what's going on in my private life here. How is your name Happy Health Vegan, but you hate your life? Please tell me what makes you say I hate my life? I'm just curious. Not to say this has anything to do with debunking veganism. I'm just kind of curious if maybe you're a professional and experienced psychologist or psychoanalyst. Are you a health professional, a mental health professional of some kind? What are you seeing about me here that demonstrates without any shadow of a doubt, you have no uncertainty there, that I hate my life? So I'm just kind of curious. And I know this doesn't debunk veganism. I'm just curious on a personal level here. How is it known that I hate my life? So yeah, thanks for throwing the poop up there. And just curious. Yeah, we've great debunkers tonight, huh? If you don't eat meat, you're unhappy. It's just science, right? You're joking, right? Right. So I want to know, maybe tonight Travis will like turn my night around here. Oh, should we ban this army glasses? Okay, whatever. Army glasses, okay. You just come here and fling poops on the wall. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. Unless you have some kind of facts to support you. So you're on thin ice there, army glasses. If I see any comment that doesn't have like some kind of fact to support it, some evidence to support your wild and crazy claims here, I'm gonna ban your ass. So I'm gonna actually give you some time. Oh, cool, Uncle took care of it. So we're waiting for Travis. Is Travis able to construct a response to how my life is? I hate my life, because I want to know. Maybe I do hate my life, and Travis has some just insight that will just change me. Here, Friday, December 16th, 7:30 p.m., my life's going to get turned around because Travis is going to reveal some inner psychological truth to myself that I was completely unaware of. It could happen. I don't go to a psychologist or a therapist or anything like that, so maybe Travis is a world-renowned mental health professional and will enlighten me about something about like, whoa, I never thought of it like that. Whoa. So tell us, Travis, why are you leaving me here like this with poor mental health? Tell me, Travis. I demand you tell me. I want to know now what I can do to not hate myself. See, they just poop and bail. Should we ban them just for pooping and bailing? Because this sucks. I don't like people coming to poop and bail. Travis, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to get a word out here. If you're not, yeah, Joshua wants your help too. All of us want your help. Josh is second, okay? He said he knows me personally. Well, that's interesting because I don't really have any friends right now, so I don't know who it would be. So anyway, all right, he's not coming. So guess what I'm going to do to Travis? Uncle, would you do me the honors and ban Travis for flinging poop and personal attacks? He's violated 2 rules. I'm just too lazy to scroll up. I'm kind of tired tonight, so if you don't mind doing that for me, Uncle, I'd appreciate that. To ban him, not just tie him out, just ban him for breaking 2 of our basic rules of civil engagement. Thank you so much, Uncle. I love you, Uncle. Thank you. We got your Christmas card too, Uncle. Thank you so much. All right, so now that the poop wall is clean, sort of. Daniel Spencer, wait, what happened to you? You said, I am not a vegan, but at least I am intellectually honest to say that Vega is, and then there's nothing. Wait, meant to say that, you are vegan, but you're intellectually honest to acknowledge vegan is what? Is what? Okay, try one more time, Daniel. Give it, yeah, Vega is a very fine, isn't it? It's a star, right? Vega's star system, not a planet, technically. I haven't been to a Jamba Juice in like 15 or 20 years, like before we started our channel. I remember liking it in the 90s. Oh, thank you, the real Goku. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Following us for years. Awesome. Much appreciated that you've been following us all this time. Vincent Vega. My mom drove a Vega in the 80s. See, you guys like to have fun with this stuff, huh? Like the steak, S-T-A-K-E. All this. We get some good laughs here. So, yeah, we're not laughing at you. We're just having some fun because we're weird people. The suspense is killing us. Don't be laughing. He got banned. We banned the... What was this guy's name again? Travis, for just, like, flinging poop and personal attacks. Suzanne Vega. Yeah, maybe we're talking about Suzanne Vega right now. Yeah, Solitude Standing. That's a pretty cool album. Go back to Jamba Juice. Why should I go back to Jamba Juice? No, Daniel Spencer is vegan. He corrected himself, AJ, right? Daniel Spencer said he is vegan, but is intellectually honest enough to blank. And that's the part we don't know yet. Meant to say, although you're not vegan, you can admit it's a healthier diet. Now, it doesn't have to be, because we've talked about it. There's no such thing as a vegan diet. You could be a junk food vegan and be vegan, because being vegan, it means you're against animal cruelty and exploitation. So you could just eat Oreos and drink beer. That's all you do. Your only food is Oreos and their only liquid is beer, and you're vegan. Doesn't mean it's a healthy vegan diet, and it's not. And no vegan health organizations recommend eating anything remotely like that. So yeah, a healthy vegan diet has I'm not a medical doctor, but is shown to have some health benefits. It decreases your chances of your risks of common diseases that lead to the most common kinds of death. So it can help, but it's not like a panacea or anything like that. But it can, if implemented in a healthy way, can have some positive effects for sure. John, you'd be down for an Oreos and beer diet? I should try that for a week, huh? The Oreos and the vegan junk food Oreo and beer challenge. No, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. No way in hell. But if you do go vegan, yeah, you'll instantly become Graven Baby's favorite type of person for sure. Oreos and beer. I shouldn't have put that in anyone's head, huh? Oreos and beer. Yeah, Sarah, you know many unhealthy vegan eaters. I do too. Yeah, it totally, it's a very common thing to be an unhealthy vegan. Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, if you're vegan, oh, you're all healthy. Like, it can be. It doesn't mean that. Just like, hey, you're a meat eater. You're eating like crap. You can be a McDonald's meat eater. You can eat a little more healthier. Yeah, any intentional diet is healthier typically, huh, Graham? Vegan, one also decreases animal suffering and has the nice benefits of being better for the environment. VLAM. I didn't really care if eating an animal-free diet is healthier. My only concern had been if it's possible. As soon as I was convinced I can live without eating animals, you're sold. And now you know that you can do it in a healthy way if you want to. Bonky, I'm the definition of a privileged male. Oh, please explain more. What are you talking about here? Please tell me how I'm a privileged male. I like to hear your thoughts. Even though I don't think that's a debunk of veganism. I think it's more of a personal attack, which is against the rules here. Rule number 1, be civil, no personal attacks or harassment. I will ban you, but I will allow we'll pursue this just for a second. I want to see how I'm a privileged male, because we had that other person that said, I hate myself, I hate my life, or something like that, and he never provided any evidence. So please explain, Bonky. Please, maybe I do. Maybe I'm a privileged male and don't know it. Please give me your evidence as how I'm a privileged male. Give me your supporting argument here. That's your conclusion. Do you understand how logic works? Usually there's premises followed by a conclusion. The premises support the conclusion. They provide structure for the truth of the conclusion. Here you're just giving me a conclusion. It's like, therefore, you are the definition of vegan male privilege. So please explain to me the premises that led you to this conclusion. Explain your reasoning. I would love to hear this. Yeah, X-King Felix, what the F is vegan male privilege? Is there vegan female privilege? Like, who are all vegans privileged, or just are males the only ones that have privilege? And females don't have this same kind of privilege? Are females like second-class citizens or something? Only males have the privilege? Like, this sounds really sexist, and right? I mean, yeah, we're all interested to hear this, huh, Graham? Yeah, someone did call me a sexist last year. It's funny how people just love to come and fling poop and bail. Like, what's up with that? You love to cash in your vegan male privilege, huh? Really? Bonky, is that a horse's name? VLAM, most vegans are female, therefore vegan males are privileged? X-King Felix, females are free to be kind to animals, but guys are not? Yeah, like, how? This is so sexist. This is so sexist. I think Bonky thinks he or she is being some kind of woke anti-vegan or something like that, but this is so sexist. Carl Baum, vegan male privilege. You get to eat beans and rice and potatoes, the cheapest foods on the planet. Exactly, yeah. I'm so fortunate I get to go to the grocery store and buy a 20-pound sack of potatoes on sale for $6. Yeah, that's the definition of privilege. Critical vegan theory. That's their one poopo of the week. I don't think they're coming. I think Buki pooped and bailed, right? As a lot of these trolls do. That's all they're capable of, is throwing one poop out. And they're exhausted, they're spent, they're incapable of providing any support for their just crap conclusions. Yeah, it's weak for guys to love animals. Dawn is 100% privileged. Yeah, Graham babies. Yeah, Bonky, where you at? Don't get scared. Say what you came to say. Support your thing here. Your sexist accusation here, because you're pissing off not only me, you're pissing off a lot of the lady vegans here who don't understand why they can't be privileged like I am. I don't think they're coming back, right, guys? It's pretty obvious. They poop and run troll night, huh, AJ? That's what's going on here. Bonky ran off, it sounds like. Too bad, because how come all these people promise they have insights into my psychology? Like, I hate my life, I hate myself. Like, tell me how I hate myself, I want to know. They don't provide anything. They're withholding this gift of information. And here, I have vegan male privilege. Please tell me, explain this to me. And once again, they withhold. Like, what's up with that? If you want to, like, tell me something and make me a better person, like, help me out here. Throw me this bone. Daniel Spencer, this is a good question, actually. I appreciate this question. Can someone ease, and I appreciate being a non-troll question, just a real honest to goodness, ask me anything question. Can someone ease into veganism? Yeah, I did. Like, go half-time and then move towards full. Yeah, that's how I got into it, bro. Rather than going cold turkey. I went cold turkey when I finally said, I want to be 100% vegan all the time. There's no reason why I shouldn't be vegan. But after trying like, okay, I spent a weekend eating nothing but vegan, or I went on a vacation, ate nothing but vegan. I loved it and it was delicious. I felt great. But I got back home, I was still drinking like, milk or something like that, whatever, Finally, one day I said, why am I even messing around with this crap? Why am I like intentionally causing animals to be killed in order for me to live, when I know from past experience I've tried, stints as a vegan, and it was wonderful and I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved how animals weren't dying. I loved how I felt. Why am I effing around for? Why am I delaying it? And finally, I went cold turkey. I drew a line in the sand and I walked across the other side and I never looked back. So yeah, you can ease into it, but finally one day you're going to say, hey, this is so amazing. I don't understand why I'm intentionally having animals die for me when it's completely needless and cruel, and that's it. That's how it works. So that's just a first step of even being interested, and easing into it is a second and third and fourth step. So yeah, that's exactly how I did it. Yo, Peter, what's up? Good to see you, Peter. You missed some nice poop walls tonight, Peter, but it's all good. I'm sure we'll get another one or two before the night's over. Yeah, Graven baby, slow and steady wins the race. VLAM, yeah, it's definitely cool to ease your way into veganism. Your gut will probably thank you too for making it more of a transition rather than going cold turkey overnight. But I tell you, finally one day you're going to draw a line in the sand and go cold turkey to be all the time. John Stephen, yeah, I'm not vegan either. Vacation I go plant-based for health reasons. There's plenty to eat, although I tend to go into cold turkey weeks at a time. Cool. Maybe you'll be like me one of these times when you go into weeks at a time, go, why should I end this? Why would I want to eat a meal where an animal has to die for me? Like, I'm speaking in your voice here. Like, I just lived all these weeks and no animals died and I feel great and everything's cool. I appreciate that animals aren't dying. So why am I going to go back and have an animal die? That was my reason. I couldn't find any justification in my mind. Like, oh yeah, this is why an animal needs to die for me today. I couldn't do it. Yeah, easy to be vegan in places like Taco Bell and stuff. I just got some Del Taco yesterday. Yeah, Mike, I got to see that Mike the Vegan video. Yeah, I think Angie was telling me that Jordan Peterson came out and said a bunch of crap about vegans again. So yeah, maybe I'll do a response video tomorrow. It seems to be how it goes. I hear about something from you guys on Friday, then I spend all of Saturday getting a video put together. Where did I guess I can see where Mike got the footage of Jordan Peterson. Like, where did Jordan say this crap at? Did he say it on his own social media? Do I need to find his YouTube account? Did he say it on Joe Rogan? Or just let me know where to get the source. Like, what was it? Yeah, I'm with you too. I can't really stand looking at Jordan Peterson. Everything about that man disgusts me, basically. Starting to feel pretty mellow. I tell you, I was kind of mellow today. Feeling just a little fatigued. Hopefully I'm not getting sick with anything. I just think it's from too much physical activity the past week. All right, any other questions here? Yeah, Uncle knows about Trader Joe's vegan, and same with AJ too. Yeah, Trader Joe's surprisingly has a lot of vegan options there. We get their oat milk quite often. Let's see, John. Let's see, you learn a lot from Ryan and other channels like Mike the Vegan, but like Ryan said, never say never. I said that, never say never. I agree with you, Jim L. Jordan Peterson is unhinged. Oh, I never tried Trader Joe's vegan chicken. I usually go there and get kind of the same stuff. I'm addicted to their banana bread. I get the naan bread for when I make Indian food. Get some oat milk. Maybe I'll get I don't know, what else? Some avocados or something like that. It's all calm and nice now, huh? Without all the crazy like trolls like flinging poop at us, huh? It's kind of taking a nice like peaceful moment here. I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming. VLAM, anyone has insights into the effective altruism controversy? What's that? Oh, Dr. Barry, you got to try the vegan banana bread. Yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to it a little bit. I haven't had it for maybe like 5 days or so. I've been out for a week or so. Okay, I didn't say that, John Steven. Okay, that's cool. I just kind of, I kind of know all my little catchphrases. I don't remember that one being it. Yeah, sometimes we'll get soy rizo as well too. Yeah. Oh, Atomic Vegan, thank you for the holiday cult dues. Thank you guys. Yeah, so if you're a vegan cult member, yeah, don't forget I'm the vegan cult leader. I don't have my right shirt on today. I thought I had that on. It is blue like this, but no, it's not. It's not actually. I was thinking it doesn't like being vegan is blue like this. Anyway, yeah, if you're a vegan cult member, please pay up. Your vegan cult leader can really use a little bit right now after having purchased a new car battery today unexpectedly. Oh, cool, Peter. Yeah, let us know how that soft opening of meat goes in Victoria, Canada there. Curious to hear about that. Vegan gingerbread? No way, AJ. Crap, maybe that'll get me to Trader Joe's sooner rather than later. Interesting. Yeah, banana bread sounds amazing, Jen. So yeah, if you can, yeah, if there's a Trader Joe's near you, just go there. Go check out the bread section. You'll see the vegan banana bread. It's been at every Trader Joe's I've seen. Yeah, let's hope Foo's feeling better. I know, I see Graven Babies giving a shout out to Fu Man Poo. Let's see, Uncle, you're saying there's a First Amendment legal channel on YouTube that showed a vegan activist being bothered by the police during her protests. Would you mind if I post a link here for Peter? Yeah, post a link to that, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Uncle. Yeah, I'd like to see that too. Maybe that's something I'll respond. I should work on a video tomorrow, since I've had just weird stuff all the past few days keeping me from doing the work I've been wanting to do. Yeah, Daniel, Trader Joe's, get that banana bread. Non-sponsored, it's pretty good. I guess I just like bananas, so banana bread, awesome. All right, there it is. There's the link to the First Amendment rights protester vegan thing. All right, check that out. Yeah, Sweet and Simple Vegan, hasn't she kind of focused her channel on like Trader Joe's and other like things like that, like vegan stuff at all sorts of big like markets and places like Target and stuff like that. The police always bother you when you're doing horse carriages protests? Well, that sucks, Peter. Bedtime for you, Heidi? Oh, I should take it chill tonight too. I'm just feeling a little chill tonight. Okay. Okay, thanks, Orion, the Cosmic Priestess. It's on the channel called JP Education. All right, I'm going to just go find that right now, guys. Let's see if I can find it so I can potentially do a response video tomorrow, assuming I'm feeling okay tomorrow. All right, let's go. Yikes. Oops. All right, let's go check it out here. JP Education. All right. Which video is it? I'm looking here. Do you know which video? Which Jordan Peterson video is this one that Mike responded to about vegans? Yeah, do you know the title of it? Let me know, because I don't see anything here. I'm looking at his list of all his recently uploaded videos from the past month. Is it older than the past month? Let me just search for the word vegan on here. That's one tool at my disposal here. Phrase not found. Well, if you have any oh, Jordan Peterson on the food pyramid. Okay, let me type that. Let me Google that. I want to make sure I have the video before I let you guys go. Not to say I'm about to go or anything, but let me search YouTube for that. Aha, there it is. Okay.
In such circumstances, in the face of such mandatory privations and manipulations, it's obvious that the last thing our tyrannical, idiot, panicked, virtue-signaling governments should be doing is directing their demented attention toward regulating what people serve at their tables.
Look at him. He looks totally like scary or something. Like, what's this setup he's in here? This vibe he's got. He looks like, wow.
But because meat has also been deemed yet something else that is destroying the planet, the woke narcissists of compassion are already insisting that
I'm a woke narcissist of compassion? Hell yeah. Woke narcissist of compassion. See, this is what Jordan does. He's like word salad. He uses all these flowery words, and the gullible people that fanboy him think, oh, he's so smart. He says all these things that are so bright. No, what is that? Let me hear that again. That doesn't make any sense. The woke narcissist of compassion?
something else that is destroying the planet, the woke narcissists of compassion are already insisting that people eat less of it.
Who's doing this? Who's insisting? I mean, vegans are saying, hey, don't eat meat. We're not really saying eat less meat. Who do you guys know who he's talking about? Who is insisting? Who are these woke narcissists of compassion saying people, keep on eating meat, but just eat a little less? Who, like, do you guys know what he's talking about? I have no idea.
Plants and bugs for you and your children, peasants. And the sooner you get accustomed to it, your children, that people eat less of it. Plants and bugs for you and your children.
Plants and bugs? Like, plants, yeah, plants are great. They're delicious. Bugs? Who's advocating eat less meat and instead increase your intake of bugs? He's making crap up. Complete straw man. I don't know any woke... What do you call it? Woke narcissists of compassion insisting that people eat meat, but just a little bit less, and maybe eat more bugs instead. That sounds like a weird straw man.
Peasants. And the sooner you get accustomed to
peasants, yeah, I love peasant food. Yeah, peasant food's amazing.
It, or else, the better.
Look at him. He thinks he's being so masculine and manly here. There's nothing masculine about this dude. He looks like I'm not doing personal attacks. He's wimpy. He's like this little frail dude. He's like my age, I think. But let's see, how old is Jordan Peterson? Let's find out. Jordan Peterson age. Let's see. Okay, he's a little older than me. He's 60 years old, and I'm 55, so we're pretty close. But he's 5 years older than me. Okay, anyway, I shouldn't hold that against him. That he
Let's turn our attention to the claim that animal husbandry and the meat it produces.
I just call him frail because he's trying to project this ultra, like, super masculinity thing, like he's some kind of alpha male or something like that, toxic masculinity. Like, no, I'm not buying it from you, dude. Not for a second.
This is cheaply enough for everyone to afford is unsustainable. For a moment, husbandry and the meat it produces cheaply enough for everyone to afford is unsustainable. For a moment, because we haven't yet dispensed with enough moralizing and authoritarian stupidity. Remember,
authoritarian stupidity? Again, who's being fascist? Who are these organizations who are being authoritarian, saying you can't eat meat anymore? Like, we have like freaking like just poop flingers that come on our live stream and say the same thing. Like there's this worldwide movement of like leaders and governments to like force veganism on the world. I've been wondering where they get these insane ideas from. It's from this insane man here. Like, who in the world government is enforcing veganism on people?
Remember what happened the last time that government agencies applied their tender mercy to determining what the people they serve should consume? We were offered the much vaunted food pyramid, telling us to eat 6 to 11 servings of grains and carbohydrates a day.
Carbohydrates. Oh my God. Consume carbohydrates multiple times a day. Oh yeah, that sounds so horrible. Yeah, just eat Twinkies and ding dongs all day.
With protein and fat at the pinnacle, something to be indulged in with comparative rarity, if indeed necessary at all.
What? Who's saying that protein and fat are not necessary? I've never seen any health organization anywhere in the world say, don't consume protein or fat, just eat pure carbohydrates. Talking about the government, but what government? Which government is insisting that we should go vegan? it's not the United States government, because they're the ones subsidizing the meat and dairy industries to drive their prices down. Our United States government has the meat and dairy boards to promote these products. They take our taxpayer money and use it in the marketing of animal products. I don't see a broccoli board or a tofu board or something like that. He's just talking out of his butt.
That all turned out to be wrong. And not just a little wrong, but so wrong that it might as well have been not just wrong, but a veritable anti-truth. Something as wrong as...
An anti-truth? Is that even a thing? I mean, I've studied philosophy. I was in a PhD program. I never heard of the word anti-truth.
Could possibly get. The food pyramid was brought into being not least by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. That is, by marketers, not scientists or nutritionists.
Oh boy. So he's saying, screw these people recommending eating plants. My daughter Michaela says we should eat nothing but meat, and gosh darn it, that's all we're gonna eat, nothing but meat, even though it causes all these problems for us. Eating nothing but meat.
With no shortage whatsoever of lobby efforts by those whose products ended up being promoted. The dietary
Look at him. Look at this. Can you imagine, guys, if I made a video like this, sitting in a room like that, with that posture? See that look on his face? It looks like he wants to kill someone or something. Can you see that? I mean, he just... Can you imagine if I started making videos like this with this attitude, this vibe? People would say, all you vegans are all mean, hateful people. You hate your life, happy, healthy vegan,
recommendation to prioritize carbohydrates produced a veritable epidemic of obesity and diabetes.
What? Okay, so eating plants, that's what caused America to get so obese? We're eating so many plants that contain lots of carbohydrates. That's what's wrong with America. I get it. So when we go to places where obesity is at its highest, like say in some of the southern states, they're eating more plants than we do here in California or something. Yeah, that makes so much sense, Jordan Peterson.
Resulting in what has been deemed by reliable researchers as one of the worst public health disasters of all time, dooming almost the entire Western population to a lifetime of catastrophic chronic health problems.
How come I'm eating all these? I'm sure I'm eating way more carbohydrates than people in the southern states. I'm probably in the top percentile. How come I'm not getting all these horrible diseases that you see so much down there and everywhere in America? I'm not just picking on southern states. I'm just saying, if plants are making people so obese, that's where you have higher rates of obesity than say on the West Coast or something like that. How come me here, I'm eating more carbohydrates than probably 99.9% of the country in that top 0.1 percentile? I'm not getting all this obesity, all these diseases, and you're not seeing any health organizations. Again, let's look at what people around the world are saying about eating plants, which are very high in carbohydrate typically. They're not saying, but yeah, they're nutritionally adequate, plant-based diets. They're nutritionally adequate, but they're so high in carbohydrate, you got to watch out. You're probably going to get obesity or diabetes. Again, he's just talking out of his butt. Why do people listen to this guy? Why would anyone listen to a guy that looks like this? Seriously, look at him. I mean, are you looking at him as some kind of toxic masculine dude that you want to emulate? He's not projecting strength or power to me. He's projecting just complete charlatan vibes.
42% of Americans are obese. Another almost equally large percentage are overweight. At least...
Yeah. About 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese, and that's because of eating broccoli and stuff? Really, Jordan?
A third are in the early or later stages of diabetes.
And again, that's from eating plants, right? I mean, again, how come I don't have diabetes? Jordan, why don't I have freaking diabetes? I'm eating way more plants, way more carbs than 99% of the people. Same with Angie, and all you guys in the live chat here are vegans, eating way more carbs than all the general population. How come how come diabetes isn't running rampant through our group here like a plague, devouring us all?
Which is an exceptionally serious disease. $1.7 trillion is spent annually on chronic illness in the U.S. And the rise in such illness and cost is directly associated with the beginning of the godforsaken top-down dietary guidelines that set us all on a carbohydrate-heavy dietary pathway.
Again, I eat more carbohydrates than like almost anyone. How come my doctors, when they see the labs, hey, you're doing great? How come we have health recommendations from health organizations from around the world saying, eat a ton of plants? It's good for you. Jordan's just not a nutritionist. What does he know? Why would you take dietary advice from this guy? This dude here, he's not a doctor. He's not a health professional. He's just some third-rate philosopher. Isn't he like a psychologist? What's his background? I know it's not philosophy. He's a third-rate. He has way less philosophical training than I do. He puts himself out there as a philosopher. He doesn't know philosophy worth crap. He doesn't know nutrition worth crap. But we take his word. Screw all the science and stuff. Take Jordan Peterson. He doesn't even understand that carbohydrates don't cause these diseases he's talking about.
There have been, in addition, dozens of studies debunking the claim that red meat causes disease.
Well, it does. I mean, the World Health Organization reviewed it. But yeah, I'm sure you have some outlier weirdos or whatever, some people on the fringe, I should say, that are going to disagree with that. But again, you know, why does he side with the outliers? Why doesn't he like the scientific consensus view? Oh, because it goes against his carnivore diet. So yeah, conveniently just following the science that supports him, the outlier stuff, not the general consensus.
The Pure study, P-U-R-E, published in the journal Lancet in 2017, analyzing 140,000 individuals from 18 countries, revealed that, quote, higher carbohydrate intake, not meat and fat, note, was associated with an increased risk of total mortality.
Okay, that I would like to see what Mike the Vegan said about that. I'm sure Mike has a proper evidence-based response to that. I've heard of the Pure study. Obviously, I don't have it memorized. That's not my thing.
And that, quote, higher saturated fat intake was associated with lower risk of stroke.
Can you find any heart health organizations, cardiologist groups that recommend increasing saturated fat intake? And I know the answer is no, because I've talked to my cardiologists about this. There's position statements by cardiology groups around the world. And again, they're clear on this. They said the science is there's no dispute whatsoever that increased saturated fat, dietary saturated fat, increasing your dietary saturated fat increases your LDL cholesterol, which raises your risk for heart disease. There's pretty much no dispute on that. But yeah, find some outlier groups that don't like that, Jordan. Yeah, again, I'd like to see any cardiology group he can cite on this one.
Lower. That is exactly the opposite of what we have been told by the beneficial centralizing agents who task themselves with determining what we, as sovereign and responsible individuals, should put in our mouths.
No, you're the one telling us, Jordan. Yeah, you're saying ignore the scientists, and you're trying to make them sound like these horrible, demonic authoritarians, but you're the one telling us, no, ignore science. Listen to me, even though I know jack about science and nutrition, and I follow some fringe science people on the side here because their odd fringe beliefs support my weird fringe beliefs. That makes so much sense, Jordan. Again, I want to see the scientific consistency that says increasing saturated fat is good for you. It raises your LDL and it makes your life better. It makes you live longer.
So the health benefits of a pure vegetarian and vegan diet are dubious at best. But what
the health benefits? They're clear. I mean, they're absolutely freaking clear. I mean, all these groups have their position statements. Let's look at the Position Academy of Nutrition Dietetics. Again, I can show you, this is just the abstract, but if you look at the full published paper, it has about 100 studies that they used to support this position. They just didn't make this out of their butt fumes like Jordan Peterson did. So again, who are you going to trust? The mountains of science showing that the healthful benefits of a plant-based diet, and trust your own experience. I mean, how many of us are vegan and getting diabetes? I honestly don't know any. Here's the proof in the pudding, guys. If what Jordan was saying was true, we should see some real world outcomes, not just this bullshit pontification coming from his demented brain. We should see lots of diabetic vegans because carbs are so bad for us. I don't know any diabetic vegans. I know some diabetics, obviously, and I'm sure there's diabetic vegans. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying it should be running rampant through us, like a virus spreading through the vegan community. We're all getting sick with diabetes.
Part of the argument that animal husbandry is killing the planet.
Again, the United Nations says that. That's the argument. what's the climate change committee? Again, I'm not a scientist. It's their climate change committee. After having reviewed the scientific studies in the matter, they've come to their conclusions. But no, you don't like it, so it's inconvenient. So you're going to probably find some weird outlier people, right, and ignore the scientific consensus of, say, the UN.
Well, the American Environmental Protection Agency estimates that all farming produces only 11% of greenhouse gases in the U.S. Transportation produces 27%. Livestock accounts...
I don't know if that's true or not, but I know the United Nations numbers are looking at it globally. And we live on a planet together, so let's say what he's saying is true about the United States. Maybe we produce more greenhouse gases from transportation than animal agriculture in the United States. I don't know. Let's just say that's true. We share the planet with China, India, everywhere, all the countries. We're all in the same ecosystem here as far as atmospheric levels of carbon dioxide. So it doesn't really matter if it might be a little bit better here than other countries. We're all in it together, Jordan.
For 3%. And plant-based agriculture? 5%. According to the National Academy of Sciences, if we eradicated all animal-based agriculture, we'd reduce greenhouse gases by a mere 2.6%. And it is no simple matter, by the way, and perhaps impossible, to manage a diet that is sustainable in the medium to long term by merely dining on plants. Chew on that.
All right, I guess I should respond to this tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling better, but gosh, this guy is a piece of work. Wow. But I'm going to make my video like this. Should I dress up like this? I'll get my suit. I'll pile some wood behind me. Do you think Jordan Peterson really chopped all that wood there? I mean, I don't think he could. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like he would pass out after like a couple logs get slashed there. But it's this whole image of, look at me, I'm a manly man here sitting in a cabin. But imagine, I should make a video like that. I'll put my suit on and talk like this with my eyes kind of squinting like that and see if I sound more profound or something like that. I love you guys who can't take this. Yeah, this is painful. This is very painful. Not my fault. Jordan Peterson is just a complete fraud. Complete fraud. I don't have a tan suit, unfortunately. I don't have like a blue. I have like a light blue. I mean, a dark blue and a less dark blue suit, basically. Don't cross my legs like that. Let's see what he did. Oh gosh, he's such a character. I mean, he really thinks he's a tough guy. I mean, nothing about him projects like toughness, even though you can see he's acting. He really wants, you can see his intention. He wants to project, I'm this tough guy. I want to appeal to all these like 20-something wannabe tough guys or something like that. And he just comes across as this complete like deranged poser. But I got some videos to make though, so I guess I could do that, or maybe I'll make one on my calcium artery scan video too. I got a lot of stuff to do, so hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow. Feeling so tired right now tonight though, guys. The narcissistic compassion, what was he call it? Oh god, that was so crazy. Anyway, no monkey suits. I just want to make fun of him. I wish I could go cut a bunch of logs and put them behind me and sit in a suit like that, wearing a suit like that, just to show how ridiculous he's being. Yeah, I'll check it. I actually will check out Mike's video this time to see what Mike said about the Pure study, because that's more his wheelhouse there. I'm not as like well versed in all the on the science stuff. You know, that's not my specialty. I mean, I'll cite it, I'll put it in context, but like having the studies memorized, not my forte. Woke narcissists of compassion. Yes, that was it. So you guys heard it here, or maybe you heard it from Mike the Vegan's video. We're all woke narcissists of compassion. Hey, Han Solo's cousin. Hey, we're just watching a Jordan Peterson video where he called us woke narcissists of compassion. So cool. I should make a t-shirt, huh? Woke narcissist of compassion. Oh, that's a pretty cool t-shirt. I'll think about that. Would you guys like a woke narcissist of compassion t-shirt? Let us know. If so, maybe we'll make one, you know, just a quick run like we did on other things like Vegan Cult Member. Let me know if you'd like a woke narcissist of compassion. You would like that? Okay. I'll see if Angie will, if Angie, am I done with Walnock? I'll ask Angie if she'll make us a woke narcissist of compassion tea. Mindful, what was that? MFWNOC. We can't make it too long there. It has to be you know, a reasonable amount. Woke narcissist of compassion is a lot already because narcissist is such a long word. It's funny. He's a freaking narcissist. It's so like, you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? Ironic or what? He's like calling vegans narcissists. Yeah, he's the one that's obviously got some narcissistic personality disorder. Yeah, I'm being careful, Peter. I'm wearing masks every time I'm indoors. And hopefully I'm just tired. I think it's just fatigue of, you know, just too much physical activity. Yeah, he's totally projecting there, Marzi, for sure. You'll buy the shirt? Okay, I'll ask Angie. Yeah, how can compassion be narcissistic? I know, it's just word salad, just typical trademark Jordan Peterson flowery word salad. And once you actually analyze the words, you know, like what we do here, like put it on the poop wall, it makes no sense. Woke narcissist of compassion? That guy is a lot. Why do people have to hate on vegans? Like, why does he have to hate vegans for? Why does he hate us? Why like, does he hate on gay people too, and lesbian, transgender? Does he hate on people of color? Like, why does he hate on vegans for? Like, what's up with that? Why is it so cool to hate on people who've made a choice to not consume animal products? Like, why does that give you free reign to like hate on us for? Yeah, compassion is bad, Groff. Yeah, maybe because it's a Buddhist concept and he's probably racist. I'm just taking guesses here. I don't know, like, because he's a bigot. He's a vegan bigot, so we might as well be race bigot too. Hey, Hansel's cousin. Yes. Why do people hate on us vegans for? Why? If Jordan Peterson hates the food pyramid so much, why does he have to bring vegans into it? Because it's not a vegan food pyramid or anything like that. Why does he have to throw hate on vegans for and call us woke narcissists of compassion? What a loser. I mean, I'm going to throw some ad hominem attacks on him too. What a loser. Why does he have to hate on vegans for? He hates on trans too. Yeah, I thought I remember him hating on trans too. So he's a bigot. Like, again, why, if you're trans, why can't you just be a trans person? Why do you have to be the subject of hate from people like Jordan Peterson, low-life scumbags like that? Hey, Donna Bananas. Yeah, we are a threat to the norm, but not really. We're only like 3% of the United States population, maybe. Like, how is that really a threat, you know? It's not a big threat. Yeah, people hate on vegans suck. I agree with you, Han Solo's cousin. Yeah, I know he has mental illness issues, but you can't, like, use that as an excuse. Like Kanye, you know? I know he's bipolar and stuff, but that's no excuse for anti-Semitic tirades, you know? That's, you know, mental illness is not an issue, not an excuse, a free pass for being a hateful bigot. I wonder how he's making money from it, Graham. Do you have any ideas, any concrete stuff? If so, let me know, because I could add that into my video if I make a response tomorrow. Jordan Peterson, hey, Jonna, doesn't know what the word narcissist actually means. Or he does, but he assumes his followers don't. Yes, he does hate trans people and women too, especially his own relatives. So he hates women, hates trans, he hates vegans. What's up with people who love to hate others? How come we just all can't coexist? Or is that too woke narcissists of compassion to understand we're all on one planet? We should try to get along instead of, hey, that guy's different. I'm gonna hate that guy over there. He's different from me. He's from a different country, or he's different. He's got a different orientation than I do, so I hate him. Oh, he eats different than I do. He doesn't go to Chick-fil-A. I hate him. You know, how come? What's up with that? How come people? There's some people, hopefully a small minority of people, find it just like totally cool. They want to hate others for like screw that. You guys are low life scumbags. Not you guys, but people who are like that. I hate the people I hate. I have no, Angie heard me. I have zero tolerance for people who don't tolerate others. One thing I don't tolerate is intolerant people. Hey, Jordan. Yes, we are happy, healthy vegans here for sure. Scandinavia. I hate too as well. Why do people have to hate on others? Like, how come he has to hate? How come he feels it's his job? I need to go out there and, yeah, you know who's got it easy out there? Those trans people and vegans. They got it so easy. I'm gonna just go throw hate at them. They're just like sitting there ruling the world, dominating. I think they heard you laughing. I think they can hear you. Do you guys hear Angie laughing out there? I think they hear you. They're saying hi. Yeah, the walls are thin in this house for sure. Yeah, maybe that's ex-King Felix. I think he's got some self-loathing going on. Jordan, we're watching some Jordan Peterson.
Oh no, that guy's really annoying.
Yeah, that's what we're talking. That's the context of what we're talking about. Yeah, you got it, Uncle. If you're different from me, I hate you. Jordan Peterson. Oh, Angie, we have a t-shirt idea.
No way.
Yeah, it's something that Jordan Peterson said.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Woke narcissist of compassion.
What?
Yeah, you like that? You like that for a potential t-shirt? Woke narcissist of compassion.
I don't know. That's just too crazy.
People like it. They think it's pretty cool.
Like one person would buy it.
I might wear it, yeah. Woke narcissist of compassion. Yeah, I definitely would wear that. So I think a few other people would like that too. So I just want to throw it out you, the idea of making a woke narcissist of compassion t-shirt.
Who is he calling that?
People like us.
Oh, just like all vegans?
Yeah, vegans and people who are advocating that, you know, we should eat plants and stuff. Yeah, we're woke narcissists of compassion.
I guess anything to get a click for that guy, huh?
Yeah. What's that, Peter? Jordan Peterson thinks that trans people are trying to indoctrinate children at school. Like, what?
The craziest things. It makes no sense.
How does that work out? So if you go to school, you're going to have trans people there, like, trying to, like, hey, come be trans with me. You know, you need to get a sex change operation. Like, what? That's a weird fantasy.
Wasn't Fox recently trying to say that, or was it some politician trying to say that teachers pass out butt plugs in class?
Oh, no, let's not even go down these weird conspiracy theories. Yeah.
I mean, they're out of control with these rumors.
Oh, man. What's up, Dr. Bear? You heard a recent story of a non-religious woman who wanted her city council to stop Christian prayers, First Amendment, and she got death threats. Wow. So there's an example of, hey, oh, you don't like my religion? Well, I want to kill you. Like, how yeah, you might not disagree. These people may disagree with her objection to Christian prayers, but to give her death threats, how is that like abiding by the principles of love that Jesus taught? That Jesus said, hey, follow me, but if someone doesn't want to follow me, kill them and give them death threats, because that's what I would want as some guy. I like seeing death threats being given out to people, not. Oh, cool, Han Solo's cousin. Yeah, wow, you're almost done with your book about the mama cow. It's awesome, cool. That's great. Wow, you've been working hard. That could be it, Joseph Logan. Yeah, I think there's something like that going on for sure. People with some kind of inferiority complexes or betas that find that they can feel better about themselves if they pick on, minorities or vegans who are a kind of minority, or trans or whatever. Just pick on a minority group and you can feel like you're awesome. So low. Oh, she wanted to stop doing council-led Christian prayers. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, if this is separation of church and state, that would seem to be it. Like, why would it be a Christian prayer in city council? Like, cities represent the council members, and a city council represent their constituents, which come of all religious beliefs, and that would be giving unfair priority to one religion. If they're going to do prayers, technically they should have to do every religious group that's within their districts. That could take all day. So I guess the simplest solution would be probably not even bother. It's a civil proceeding of local government. It's not like a church or something like that. It's not a Buddhist temple or an ashram or a mosque. It's a city government place. You should do city government stuff. So yeah, I could see the issue there for sure. I know for a fact Long Beach doesn't do anything like that here, but we're crazy liberals here in California, right? Yeah, but it's not a Christian nation. It says nowhere in the Constitution that in order to live here or participate in society or government that you have to follow a certain religious belief or something like that. No, I didn't see that, Joseph. Yeah, completely agree with you there, Jana. 100%. Yes, go vegan, everyone. Han Solo's cousin, go vegan, everyone. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you have the title. I didn't see it there, Han Solo's cousin. How mother cows are treated. Nice. Very straightforward, right to the point there. How mother cows are treated. You're not saying in the title like how horribly or poorly. Just the truth. You're going to tell people. Tell young people how mama cows are treated. All right, Dr. Bear, exactly. That was her objection, that citizens of all sorts of religions, beliefs, not just Christian, but they rejected her proposal and she got scary, specific death threats. Wow. I hear some crazy animals outside. Wow. I don't know what I just heard. I just heard some crazy animals out there. Oh, Peter, sorry, I missed your comment earlier there. In the UK, there's a YouTube channel called Those Vegan Guys, and one of them is also a drag queen, and he has been called hateful rhetoric for doing drag queen story time. Well, if you don't like drag queen story time, then why the hell are you watching it for? If that's not your thing, if a person finds drag queen story time so offensive and horrible, don't watch it. Go watch some intolerant, unwoke thing or narcissist whatever thing, just go watch Jordan Peterson. If that's your cup of tea, watch Jordan Peterson. Why, if you don't like that content, don't watch it, but give them like hateful rhetoric. What's up with that? Why do people feel it's their God-given right to hate? That's what free speech means. That's what free speech really means. When you hear these people like say, oh, I'm a free speech absolutist, it really just means the right to throw hate at people. Horse riding. I think pretty much all vegans are in agreement that horse riding. Let's look at the definition of veganism, guys. Let's not look at this piece of crap for a human being here. Let's look at the definition of veganism. It's a philosophy, a way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practical all forms of cruelty and exploitation to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So if you're keeping horses in captivity for the sole purpose of riding them, that would seem, if you are true to the spirit of this definition of exploiting animals, that horses kept for horse riding purposes, especially for commercial purposes. I'm not sure how to really think about this, if it's like a horse that you keep at home. I don't know. I've never really thought this through. I'm thinking like, where you charge people to ride horses, horse racing, carriages, horse-drawn carriages, pulling things, stuff like that. That's obviously exploiting animals. You're using their body, the work that they do for money. You're benefiting off what a servant is doing for you there, basically. So yeah, most vegans I know are not not hip on this. They're not fans of horses being ridden. Let's see. Okay, that movie you're telling me about, Joe's called Vegan 2022. Yeah, Plant-Based News always makes a movie every year. Vegan and the year it is, yeah. Yeah, finish that book up, Han Solo's cousin. Get that out. Spread the word to young people, right? That's your target market there, right? Yeah, I don't know too much about drag, but Dr. Bear saying drag is not necessarily a sexual thing. It depends on what they are doing. There's nothing sexual about reading normal children's stories. If you're just sitting there in your drag wear and you're reading stories, I don't see anything inherently sexual about that. Cool. Horseless electric carriages in Central Park, all for that AJ vintage. I'm fully support lobbying efforts for that. Yeah. Yeah, good night, Han Solo's cousin, if you're leaving us here. Let's see. I should get going soon, guys. Yeah, 2.5 hours until I'm feeling kind of chill today. I just want to make sure I manage my energy and that I'll feel okay tomorrow to make a video. So we'll see. I just got to take it really chill tonight. So I'll get going here in a second. I'll finish up this horse thing. What's that, Jana? Most vegan organizations strongly advise against horseback riding of any kind. It's bad for the horses' backs. I do miss being around horses, though. They can be so sweet. Yes, they are loving creatures. I'm not sure Uncle Angie and I were thinking about a Tuscan kale pilaf, but, maybe plant-powered fast food. Someone brought it up earlier, and that sounds kind of good right now. Yeah, Sean Cope, why can't, anyone, vegans, drag people, whatever, goths, just wear what they want? And, why can't they just be a person that wears what they want just like everyone else? Yeah, we all have the right to wear what we want, right? That's what America is. Free person making a free decision to express themselves, dress themselves as they want. If someone wants to, even though he's Canadian, right? But if someone thinks that looking like this is like a real cool thing, that's freedom there for you. If you think sitting there like that with your eyes all beady, wearing a weird tan suit with wood chopped behind you, if that makes you feel really badass, you have the right to do that, Who are we to stop them? But yeah, I should get going and have some dinner. I hope I'm feeling better. I hope it's just exhaustion. I'm just feeling even more exhausted as things are getting winded down here. I'm not feeling like I'm sick yet. I don't feel any cold symptoms. I just feel really tired right now. Probably I could use some food, I'm thinking, too. I've been drinking water. I think I got dehydrated yesterday, too. Just a lot of weird things adding up. I love this bottle, by the way. Not sponsored anymore. I just love it. I still use it, even though they're not paying me anything. It shows you how honest and sincere my endorsement was for them when I was doing it. Cool, Daniel. Glad you appreciate what we do here. It's all, open discussion. And we try to keep the poop flingers away and just have good, honest discussions here. Yeah, maybe I just need some carbs and some sleep. Just feeling kind of just mellow. Hopefully I don't wake up feeling crazy, really sick or anything tomorrow. I think it's just fatigue. Hopefully. I felt the same all day. Just feeling kind of mellow all day. So hopefully it's just that. I had some Clean Machine protein, Peter. Yes, I felt good when I had that after my little gym trip where I felt kind of tired the whole time. Oh, Graham, you just subscribed tonight. Oh, cool. Thank you for enjoying the live streams. Yeah, every Friday. We started at 6 p.m., which was 2.5 hours ago. So whatever time zone you're in, do your math there. But every Friday night. And I try to do a midweek one sometimes. So always be on the lookout. That's why I say subscribe and hit the notification bell, too, to make sure that you're notified every time I do a live stream every time we put out a new video. And when Angie releases the YouTube shorts, she's more prolific than I am. She's putting them out almost every day, it seems, as opposed to like me putting out one video a week and one live stream a week. So yeah, make sure you're following us here, and we're on social media all over the place. I'm Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram. My personal account on Instagram is Ryan Lum Rocks. My name, Ryan Lum, with ROCKS after it. Yeah, Facebook, all that stuff. Even though we're not all that excited about Facebook or anything like that, but we're still there. All right, guys. Yeah, hit the like button too. Let YouTube know to suggest these live streams to people. And I want to thank Peter and Uncle. Thanks, Uncle. I think you how many trolls did you ban and time out tonight? You really earned your moderator duties salary tonight, which is there's no salary or anything like that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for just being here with us, Peter and Uncle, just helping our live streams to to be managed as I can try to focus on what I do, and you guys put these people off and wherever you put them at, and I appreciate that. And thanks to all our Happy Fam, and I hope you guys enjoyed our Happy Fam live stream on Sunday last week. There was about 17 of us here doing a little members only live stream. If you guys want to get on that, you can join our channel. So I think it starts at $1.99 and works its way up. But yeah, that'll get you into our Happy Fam live streams. It's pretty chill. We're just Angie and I sitting here chilling with y'all, talking about whatever crossed our minds for like an hour and a half or so. But anyway, will there be a New Year's Eve live stream? That's a really good idea, Peter. Yeah, if we don't go and party, we're talking about there's a potential we might get an invite to an expensive party, a free invite. So if we can do that, we'll probably do that. But if not, yeah, I guess we'll do a live stream on New Year's, even though it's the day after a Friday live stream. But yeah, probably so. But anyway, we'll be back. I'll be back next Friday with another one of these Ask Me Anything / Debunk Veganism. So I can say safely that veganism did not get debunked tonight. So we all can take a big sigh of relief, take a deep breath, and know that veganism is alive and well and strong and shall survive at least another 6-7 days until Friday. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully veganism will survive then too. So thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all your support, and thanks God, if you're still watching. It was Don Jackson that tipped $200 earlier for a holidays gift. So thanks so much. And thanks also to Atomic Vegan and Peter and Jen Marie. And thanks, guys. Thanks so much for your super chat tips there, guys. So I'm going to go and have some food, chill with Angie, and hopefully I'll feel strong and lively tomorrow and rip Jordan a new one. All right, guys. So thanks so much. Peace out. Remember, it doesn't suck being vegan. Love you guys.